Wisconsin sports without a filter.
What you talking about, Father Time? What?
Kyle Wallace,
Winning is the only thing that actually does matter.
Ben Brust.
So they can't execute the way they want to play offensively.
This is Kyle and Brust
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Thursday. Remember on Tuesday, we thought it was Wednesday?
Yeah, I sure do.
Now I don't know how it's already Thursday. Wednesday didn't even exist.
Time flying by. We're halfway. We're dang near halfway through the month of August.
Yeah. Which also is why tensions grow a little hotter for me
Tension. For
in each
what?
baseball game I watch.
Oh, I'm trying to see tension.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace hanging with you across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. Less is more. You got us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. So, oh man. I was very emotional after I subbed in for the Homer Hour.
What
because
happened?
the Brewers were playing and Rain Man,
did that
Jason
go?
Wilde, and then as that ended, I was like, all right, I'm very interested in what's going on in Game 3 out in San Diego. And of course, they tied it up 2-2, and then it went to extras, and they get a third run. They're making great catches, but they're also making mistakes. Like, it's just been very up and down from a how they're performing standpoint. And I don't want to get this is very nitty gritty to me at 2:02 in the show, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Where I'm telling you, I was so frustrated in the top of the fifth. If I would have told you that Joey Ortiz got on and they threw a pickoff attempt away for him to get to second base, and it's the 1, 2, 3 in the order: Terang, Churio, and Vaughn. And they don't get a run out of that. It's 2-1 at the time. They're up. But, like, those are the things I was like, all right, just, like, just give yourself a little bit, right? You're winning in these thin margins. This is how you win. All right, fine. Then you move to the top of the eighth. Runner on first. Okay? You get a run on first. Strikeout. Churio. Or, yeah, it might have been Vaughn. Bowers. First pitch. Fly out. Walk. Strikeout. And this is all, like, again, this is Terang. I think it was Terang on base. And he's looking to steal with no outs. And I'm like, this is the stuff. This is the stuff where they win. And I know I'm getting but, like, when you're not playing well, those are the things you need to do, and you can do them and not look fancy. All you gotta do in the fifth inning is get a bat on the ball, fly ball to center, fly ball to right. Joe Ortiz getting to third base, and then your approach on runner on third with one out is a little different because you're just thinking again, just need to get this guy home somehow. A grounder works. A grounder could get him home, and then we could get into extras and all that. They lose 4-3. And as I was talking with CCAT after the Brewers squandered their opportunity in the eighth, I said, well, guess what happens in the ninth? They bring out a Mason Miller, right? And this was after Ashby comes in the eighth, gives up a run because they wanted to go lefty. And I'm like, McGill's then warming up, and I was like, damn the matchups. Abner, who, again, I guess is a little banged up, and Trevor have been great. You know what some teams do? They bring in their best guys in the best moments, no matter what the matchup is. So, again, just very frustrated in the way that they lost 4-3.
2 1-run losses in the series. Sucks.
Yeah. And Monday was tough because that flipped on the Logan Henderson 7th inning home run. Again, it happens. But when I saw Pat Murphy talk to the media,
Mm-hmm.
It just grabs your attention. And again, this isn't the panic, sound the alarm, the season's over. This is just I'm trying to create a safe place. This isn't nobody. Let's make this very clear. I'm not going to accuse you. You're not going to accuse me. We make this a safe place. I'll hold up my arm.
This sounds.
Ben Brust, promise to not jump all over Kyle's throat and overreact to anything he says right now. Same for you, for me.
Yeah.
Come on, trust tree.
Because I already kind of feel like right now this is a vent session.
It is. So I'm saying
you're panicking.
No, I'm not. I'm just venting. There's a difference. Hey! I thought we just.
You just. But okay.
Come on.
I'll raise my hand in solidarity.
I want K&B fam to be a part of this as well.
Okay, all right. In solidarity, I won't jump down Ben Brust's throat for hitting the panic alarm, even though we had our manager.
Hey, stop.
Even though our manager told us like we're still in first place.
Yeah, but he said that after a 15-minute meeting, and we've seen them play uncharacteristic defense.
That's very true.
And so, like, for him to have that team meeting 15 minutes after the loss and say, all I know is on August 12th, we've got the best record in baseball. And if you got the best record in baseball, you're still going to go through times like this. 100% agree. I thought it was great to hear Homer on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy this morning talk about how this happens in baseball. We talk about ebbs and we talk about flows. It happens, right? No team is not going to get swept. Even the Dodgers lost 8 of their last 9 before sweeping the Kansas City Royals the last 3 games. They might have a 4th against them. You get my point. So if anyone has anything to say, this is a judgment-free zone. We're not going to say, you don't believe in the Brewers. What are your concerns right now? 800-990-3776. Just what are your concerns? Because here's the thing, Kyle.
I feel duped. I feel duped by you.
Why do you feel duped?
Yeah, because Ben Brust sat here and said, raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand and say, I pledge not to be critical of when somebody is panicking. Whenever I say something that's critical.
But you got to, before you're critical, you got to start by saying.
I got to start by saying
you got to do the, it's a safe space. Like, we're not going to get after each other.
That's crazy. But no,
so just do that when you're going to be critical.
Sure, I'll do that next time.
And one more thing.
Yes, sir.
The oxymoron that Jake Bauer said. We need to bleeping chill out with runners in scoring position. It was something like that. You can't tell me that, like, we just need to relax with, like, we need to bleeping relax. Like, it's kind of like when I heard, it was funny. Stephanie White was like, love, inclusivity, and then she ended it with, like, and the rest of you can go to hell. I was like, whoa, what? That's an oxymoron.
You know, when you actually are calm about something and you're in your zen mode, I would never forget when Aaron Rodgers spelled out relax. He didn't say we need to bleep and relax.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't say. He just said R-E. He just said relax, right? And so obviously the Milwaukee Brewers are starting to press a little bit, and I think the press isn't we're gonna get caught by the Cubs. I just think they're scuffling, right? And you go through these moments, and the team is. It's been prolonged, right? It's one thing to have a bad couple games. It feels like the offense has been struggling for at least a week plus now. Like, the offense has not been the same offense. They're not doing great things with runners in scoring position. It just doesn't – things just don't feel right overall for the offense.
3 for 28 in that series.
Yeah, and so I think that is the thing, is that the Brewers is probably starting to feel like they're losing some of these close games they're so used to winning, right? Like in the Pirates series, remember, they lost that first game close, but then what did they do? They found a way to win close games, and you felt like the Milwaukee Brewers are good. They lost the first game to the Twins, and what did they do? They bounced back and they won 2 close games. So the Brewers haven't been able to score runs, but they've been able to win those games. When you are losing close games and you cannot score runs, and you end up getting swept in a series when you know you're not playing your best baseball, you start just feeling like, all right, how do we break out of this funk? And this is just a moment for Pat Murphy to tell the guys, listen, as he said, you guys are the best team in baseball, and everybody's going to have a funk. Everybody's going to have a struggle, and we're going to come out of it better on the other side. But this is all going back to one of my biggest concerns that I had going into the deadline was the Milwaukee Brewers don't have enough pop inside the lineup. They don't have a dependable, reliable bat, a veteran bat that's been there, done that they can depend on. Christian Yelich was that guy for the Brewers last season. This season, he hasn't been very good at all, and so that just leads that the Brewers just don't have anybody they can depend on. Jake Bauers is playing well, but Jake Bauers is not a veteran, long-term standing guy that's going to hit 280. You know what he's going to do every single year. This is just like an anomaly-type year for Jake Bauers, so the Brewers don't have that guy, and I think that's something that's going to have them struggle in the playoffs.
When you look at the Brewers from an offensive standpoint, where do you feel confident?
I feel confident when they're clicking. They're clicking.
But that's,
I feel confident
that
they're a confident team.
Yeah,
but no, I don't
like,
look at.
That
I
would
don't
be
look
like
at
me
anybody.
saying, the I was going to say the Bucks, but that's not a good example.
Not anymore.
The Packers won 5 games in a row, and they're putting up 25-plus points. When they're clicking, they're clicking. Oh, yeah, of course, but how do you get there?
Yeah,
and it's baseball. I mentioned the ebbs and flows, and I was looking back on the Cardless Talking text line. This is what piqued my curiosity of how people were feeling. Alan chimed in earlier in the day. The crew have maybe peaked too early again. Jeff in the 920, I'm freaking out. Cubs are better than the Brewers right now. If you don't start getting something out of your DH and third baseman and Contreras, it's over. So, again, there's a little bit of it's been a while since you've lost 3 games in a row. I can't tell you when the last time the Brewers got swept, but when you grow accustomed to finding ways to win all the time, it just it's a little different. And the way it's looked and felt is also the main reason why I feel the way that I do.
Ben, it's not even about the sweep. It's not even really about the sweep. It's about how they have performed before. If the Milwaukee Brewers were playing well and then they got swept, it is what it is. You'll say it's baseball. But when you feel like you have not been playing your best baseball and eventually all those close run games flip to the other side, you start getting a little bit tighter and you start trying to figure out, how do we get out of this? How do we get out of this? And yes, this young team last year caught lightning in a bottle and they were on fire in the second half. And I think it paid dividends for this season. And I think the Brewers, and I know the Brewers are going to be fine, but this is when young teams find out who they are. This is when they grow. This is when they are able to use their past experiences to get better in the future. And so what my hope is that the Milwaukee Brewers will get out of this, even though it hasn't been terrible, what they lost 6 of the last 11 games. It hasn't been terrible, but it just hasn't been the brand of baseball that we're used to with the Milwaukee Brewers.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. This is a safe space for you to share any concerns you're feeling about the Milwaukee Brewers. It doesn't mean they're not going to get out of this. It's just how you're feeling right now in the way that they've played over the last week and a half, despite the wins that they were able to sneak out against the Pirates, then taking care of the Twins in some weird type games, and now losing 3 to the Padres. 800-990-3776. Ain't nobody going to jump on anybody's throat. Well, just an open dialogue.
If you're now thinking about the Chicago Cubs, then you don't believe the Brewers are a World Series team.
How do you say that?
Because if you're really, you know what the Dodgers aren't doing. The Dodgers aren't looking in the rearview mirror. They're not looking ahead of them. They're just focused on.
But they're also back-to-back World Series champions. That's not fair.
No, I get it. But when you're a really confident team and the Brewers being the best team in baseball right now, you shouldn't be worried about your rearview mirror. You should be just focusing on the fact that you're going to have some downs like this. You're going to have rough patches throughout the season. It's just about finding yourself again and getting back to that elite level and having confidence that you are. But I do know some Brewers fans right now are a little bit concerned because the Cubs are starting to breathe down your neck just a little bit.
Ryan from Iguanago, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Pucker up. And Chef Ed, I don't know why he's throwing this at Kyle. What are you going to say Monday if we sweep the Dodgers? Again, he's not following the rules. He's trying to attack you. And by the way, I'm the one more critical than you right now.
Yeah,
we're both gonna. You know what we're both gonna say, Kyle? We're gonna say, hell yeah! That was good. That was great.
I would be really happy with the sweep of the Dodgers. But
you know why? Because then it would have been the Droin today. I'm blanking tomorrow. Who's tomorrow? CK, you put in your email.
Is it? Are they not Dustin?
Maybe Gasser.
Oh, they're throwing Gasser out there. Okay.
And then you got Miz Saturday and the Logan Henderson Skubal game. So the way it lays out, if you do get the first 2 and then you get it with Miz and Henderson against Skubal, if you do sweep these 4, ain't nobody's going to be like, oh, look back and be like, those guys were panicking. No, we're just having a conversation.
I'm not
just
in panic.
having a conversation.
I'm not in panic. No, I'm being realistic. And so for me, even if the Brewers do sweep the Dodgers, that's fantastic. That's great. The Brewers are playing better baseball, that means. But the Brewers right now, what they have coming up, this is a great part of the season. Like, this is what the Brewers should be wanting. They should want the challenge of, yeah, our lead isn't as big as what it was, but we have a chance to play teams that are going to be in the playoffs. Los Angeles Dodgers, the Atlanta Braves, the Chicago Cubs. These are some of the best teams in baseball, and when you're playing bad baseball, you got to figure it out. Just like in the playoffs, when you have a bad game, you got to be able to bounce back the next day during the series so you don't lose the series. I want the Brewers to face adversity in this moment. I want the Brewers right now to say we have played our worst baseball in a long time, and now we have a really tough stretch coming up. Are we going to crumble and fold, or are we going to rise to the occasion? And I can't wait to watch the Brewers rise to the occasion.
taking a concerns conversation into the Kyle Wallace positive lens.
Oh,
That's why we love you, Kyle. That's why we love you.
That's what Chef Ed talking about. If they sweep the Dodgers, cool, but they got more games ahead of that. I want to see them continue to win ball games and continue to win series.
800-990-3776, the Carbless Talking text line. Call us, text us with any of your concerns about how you're feeling with the Milwaukee Brewers, and it's a safe space. You will not be judged. Now, we are going to judge Matt LaFleur, or at least I am, because this is a narrative that many people have talked about. Is he too run-heavy? Does he not let Jordan Love loose? Kyle, you want him to unleash, what do you always say right now?
Liberate love!
Liberate love. This is evidence as to maybe why Kyle is right in his thinking. From Mina Kimes about Matt LaFleur. Next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Kunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Kunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopkunis.com.
Join Milwaukee's business community for an evening that makes a lasting difference. La Causa invites you to the 2026 Guarding Dreams Gala on Thursday, September 17th at the Pfister Hotel. Together, we'll celebrate the power of community while supporting La Causa's Crisis Nursery and Respite Center, providing a safe place for children and stability for families during times of crisis. Whether you attend, become a sponsor, donate an auction item, or simply lend your support, you'll help strengthen our community. Learn more at lacausa.org/gala.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
When your joints hurt every day and you've been told you need surgery, do your homework. Remember, once a joint is replaced, there's no going back. Hey, it's Ben Brust, and before you schedule surgery, consider getting a second opinion from QC Kinetics. Whether you're dealing with pain from bone-on-bone arthritis or years of wear and tear, surgery isn't the only conversation you should have. Talk to Dr. Caravelli and her team at QC Kinetics about how they use regenerative treatments to deliver relief to patients like you in Greenfield and Mequon. You'll start with a medical evaluation reviewing your history, any imaging, and actual source of your pain. If you're a good candidate, they'll concentrate tiny healing tools within your body right in the spot that's actually causing the pain. The whole idea is to give you a real shot at holding off on surgery, or in some cases, avoiding it altogether. Call QC Kinetics today for a second opinion and know your options. The conversation and consultation are totally free. QC Kinetics, call 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
988 Wisconsin Lifeline. How can I help you?
Share hope, find purpose when you become a 988 Lifeline counselor. The 988 Wisconsin Lifeline provides free and confidential support to anyone in crisis. 988 has experienced tremendous growth, and more statewide counselors are needed. Staffed by Family Services, 988 counselors work remotely, are offered flexible hours, competitive compensation, benefits, and training. Apply today at 988lifelinecounselor.org. Family Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Paid for by grants from SAMHSA and the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
See, Nick, this is what I was talking about on the Carbless Talk and text line. This is fair. And he did the Kyle Wallace. So you're like, this is
whoa.
No, why did you assume that's bad? that's on you.
It's because of the messenger.
Me?
If my wife said did Kyle, well, you know what?
No,
he walked lady across the street. The Kyle Wallace.
It depends on who it is saying that. What's the Kyle Wallace?
Don't get me wrong. I love the Brewers.
Oh,
But just because they have the best record in baseball doesn't mean they are the best team. And I think that's ultimately what we were talking about on how they were playing right now.
Yeah, I'm since this is our trust circle and I can say things and not be judged. Yeah, the Brewers, I've been saying it, but now after watching the Brewers now, I just know that the Brewers don't have enough to win a World Series this year. I mean, it is.
Whoa.
What the hell was that?
Whoa.
Excuse me.
The trust tree.
Kyle
Trust
pulled a
tree
gun.
is revoked.
Wait a minute. I thought I was shaded under this big KB.
That was the first segment.
Oh, there it is.
C-Cat, go. I need that back.
I said since we're in.
I need to do this more often.
I'll preface that. I started with saying that since we're under the trust tree.
So what this is like.
That's what I said.
What
since
do they
we're
say?
doing
Like
this,
drunk words are sober thoughts or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes. That we went in the trust tree. We were under the trust tree.
Yeah, I'm in the
tree. And then you said something so egregious that we have to break the trust tree.
This is unbelievable. I knew this was a test. I tested you. I just said that to test you. I was trying to see how long this trust tree was extended for.
It was over after the first set. I said we were going to talk about Mina Kimes. I just read a text.
The damn fall, all the leaves is off, and the tree is
naked. Did you
naked.
guys hear what Kyle Wallace just said?
The Brewers don't have enough to win a World Series. Yes, I'm telling you this right now. That's basically what we're getting exposed right now, is that I don't think the Brewers have enough to consistently be able to compete with some of the best teams in baseball, specifically the Dodgers.
Kyle is back.
No, and then the pitching staff is so young, and I feel good about the pitching staff, but will they be able to actually get the job done?
Before we get into you and your brain,
this is crazy. Brewers. I've been saying it, but now after watching the Brewers now, I just know that the Brewers don't have enough to win a World Series this year. I mean, this is the biggest.
You said that.
No, you know what?
You don't say that.
Unbelievable. I feel like I got duped and tricked.
Kyle got cut off. He got cut off on the highway. And you know what? His temper's flared. He pulled a gun. He just flashed a piece. Whoa, hold the horses,
Hey,
dude.
we were just talking about the Twin series, the Pirates series, and the Padres series. Now he's going with what I've seen. Just pack it up and go home. Win the World Series.
I feel like
they're too young at the pitching staff.
I feel like we were Bonnie and Clyde robbing people. And then we went to go rob somebody, and you set my ass up. That's what I feel like. It's a damn setup.
C-Cat.
Here he is. Got him. You wearing a wire.
By the way,
crazy.
I didn't want to be the guy.
Go, C-Cat, since you find this stuff, go find Ben Brust talking about a trust tree, and me saying, I'm not falling for it. You said, no, raise your hand.
Who's
raise
the
your
dummy
hand.
who fell for it?
And I told you I didn't want to fall for it. See, and he asked where his daughter got that manipulation from. That is the prime example of a manipulator right there. And then he just turned it against me.
Bro, I didn't think, as C-Cat said, I didn't think you were going to be like, everyone look at me. I have something crazy to say while I'm on an airplane.
I didn't. That's not what I said.
What's happening? Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait.
I didn't think. I didn't say anything
drill.
crazy.
Kyle doesn't. Okay, now since you did that, I'm just going to bring up something else I had planned earlier.
What is that?
All right, so you don't believe in the Brewers?
No,
No. This is my turn. You said you don't think after what you've seen the Brewers are going to win a World Series. So now we know that from you. Today, Kyle didn't even know the Packers played. You own stock.
My
You claim to be a shareholder. You forgot to wear Packers gear today. You didn't know that they played tonight. You thought they played tomorrow.
I sure did.
Like, you're just a fraud. You don't believe in the Brewers, and you're a fake Packer backer.
I sure did. I was laying in my bed this morning, and then I found out the Packers were playing. I said, oh, wow. I thought the game was tomorrow. I thought the game was on Friday. I thought because they played next Friday, so I just assumed it's Friday.
Don't know when the Packers play.
No, I thought the game was. So I literally yesterday had a whole conversation about how I was thinking about going on a boat on Friday, but it's during the Packer game, so I was like I couldn't do it, which makes me believe that you probably didn't know the Packers played today either. But I wouldn't know that. But I
told him to do Green Bay props and preview.
At what time?
Today.
No, I'm saying I knew. Yeah, I'm talking about yesterday.
Yeah, no, I knew all week.
Because they played.
They were traveling to Pittsburgh.
I understand, but I'm saying I was very confused too earlier in this week when they were talking about some stuff. But no, the game is Friday, and then Friday, so I thought, oh, okay, so it's all 3 Fridays, and no, it is not all 3 Fridays.
Do not make assumptions. The old adage.
I didn't look at the actual date.
Dumpy in West Bend. Crazy. Can you believe that Kyle Wallace would say right now that you just give up? The Brewers can't win a World Series.
Well, nothing surprises me with Kyle, but I understand where he's coming from. We don't have the offense that we need to compete unless we call up Andrew Fisher and Jesus Motti. Then we will have the offense required. We have the pitching. We just need to call them cats up. Anyone else, just DFA them, get them out of there. We need to call up the youngsters.
DFA them.
DFA them.
DFA them.
Dumpy. Now, let me get this straight here. I am not against calling guys up, but to think that Andrew Fisher and Jesus Madej would come and like automatically plug in and be these 275, 300 hitters.
What is Cooper Pratt hitting before he got hurt?
What's the sample size? Does he play in the playoffs? You said the pitching staff's too young.
No,
all the things that you said about the young pitchers. You said they're too young without experience to win a World Series. So now we're not going to use your same logic for the guys they would bring up?
Did I ask him about the pitching any logic? I asked him, what is Cooper Pratt's batting average? That's all I asked.
Because batting average is the number one stat to look at.
Well, that's what you said. They just going to start. No, what I agree with Dumpy in the sense of with Dumpy, I do believe September call-ups are going to be
weird saying Dumpy.
Potentially be interesting because if the Brewers are still scuffling and struggling offensively at that point, then they're really going to have real conversations about what they're going to do. But I don't think people should be against it. I mean, Andrew Fisher is raking in the minor leagues. Jesus Madej is ready to come up. Like, he's ready. Is he going to be an all-star from day one? No. But based off how Cooper Pratt adjusted, based off Luis Lahr, he came up and he's still adjusting offensively. But Jesus Madej is the number one prospect in baseball. If he comes up, he's going to have good moments. He's going to have bad moments. So the thing is, he could help your offense and help you get a little boost that you don't have right now. Like, there's nobody coming to save this offense, Ben. There's not. Because Christian Yelich, I don't think he's going to come back to himself.
Yeah, and Andrew Fisher and Jesus Madej can't save this offense in September.
You don't know what these young kids can do in September. They're not going to be everyday players, but they can have certain moments for you. Andrew Fisher is, I'm telling you, the bat is going to translate. It really is. Jesus Madej, he's going to be ready to go. Either you can do it now or you can do it this year. But you know who I believe? I believe in T. Plush, and that's exactly what T. Plush said for a long time. He said, bring up Madej. Bring him up. He's ready. And if he thinks that he's ready, then I'm going to go with what he thinks because he played baseball. He knows good hitting.
So now you're just going to choose to just follow behind
a Major League Baseball player who's been calling for months to bring up Jesus Madej? Yes. I am going to listen to him. Who will listen? You?
I wouldn't.
Well, exactly. So
I wouldn't listen to me, especially because I had I thought we were in a safe place, and now
you turned on me.
I didn't turn on you. You just all of a sudden said something that was not making it safe anymore.
What?
You know what I mean? It was a safe.
Yeah.
It was a safe.
I think next time we need to implement a safe word. I think that's what happened.
No, I think next time I need not to listen to Ben Brust manipulative ass. That's what I need to do. I should would have went with my first mind because I said no, I'm not doing. I said and I literally told you. I said this is real funny how when Ben Brust want to say something, get it off his chest, he can have this whole trust tree, and I didn't trust the tree, and then you say you got to trust me, man, trust me. That's crazy.
But Kyle, you said it in such a calm manner as if it was a known fact,
and then it was like whoa.
The sky is blue and the Brewers can't win the World Series.
For the record, for Art here, it's been Madej recently, right? Like it's Jesus Madej. That's what he.
I think it's Madej. It's not Madej. It's
It used to be Madej, and then now it's Madej. So
Now
I'm
it's-
going with Madej.
That's Mayday. We need him on the roster.
When
How
I
about
hear
that?
when I hear the highlights on social media, when I watch his highlights, they say Madej.
I'm going to trust the broadcasters. They're around him every day. Isn't that fair?
Yeah,
Which is what you're listening to.
I would say so. Now,
So I don't know why you were waiting. I was agreeing with you.
Now, because I was thinking in my mind, I said, well, let me go watch his highlight again of him just raking, and to make sure that it is Madej.
I think Kyle's mic was on during the break because someone said he heard Kyle say that they aren't good enough to win the Division II.
Now I did not say that.
I don't know.
No,
what else did you
That's
say?
my bad. I should have turned the mic off.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. That was supposed to be between Kyle and I.
Now
was
we're
still
making
in the
stuff
safe
up. See,
space.
now we're going too far. Now we're going too far. Because one thing to allow for me to say what I want to say, but there's another thing to put words in my mouth. Now this is just an assassination of my character. This is an exact. Now you're just lying on my name. What is this? Politics? Y'all running ads and commercials against me?
Remember when we actually made a slanderous commercial about you using all the things you had said if you were running for office?
Y'all screwed me. That was my backup plan.
It's done now.
It is done.
And also, you've said a lot of things outside of me putting things in the world that would just get you not in office if that really was a backup plan.
Attack ass. Bro, I would have all the damn feminist organizations at my door. I would have to have my wife letting people know. No, he's an ally.
She would have to do a whole 2 hours in front of groups.
She'll be doing tours for me. Tours.
What's this new age traditional household you speak of?
See, what it is where we empower women.
Unless it fits Kyle's needs.
We empower them.
Unless.
No.
What?
Empowered.
Okay.
Everybody's empowered.
Is that a period or a comma at the end of that
usually
sentence?
there's unless food's not made, then she's got to get in the kitchen.
No.
You've said that before.
No, my house. You know what I did? I'm the one loading the dishes. I'm the one washing the dishes. I'm feeding myself.
This isn't about you. It's about her.
That's funny. It'd be so funny if I ever did run for office and all of a sudden I saw a freaking commercial of me doing some sports show or me doing some on radio saying something crazy.
So you believe that girl did this?
She got cheated on. She knew it was getting cheated on.
She knew he was cheating. She let it happen.
Boy, I'd be hilarious. I'd be so salty. I'm like, dang. I remember my dad told me, you gotta watch what you say on the radio. I said, I'll be all right.
I think Dad was right.
Yeah, that was early on. That was like within the first 3 months. He said, my son got a problem. That's what he said.
All right. Now, this is something I agree with Kyle. And this is not a setup. I swear.
Oh, I don't trust you.
You shouldn't. Mina Kimes had some things to say about the Packers offense and maybe Matt LaFleur holding back Jordan Love. We're going to get to that next, and there's no setup, but there might be. I don't know. You got to stay on your toes. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at, okay?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this. And Summit Credit Union's got you.
Your home is about as personal as it gets, right?
We want to build a relationship with homeowners, not only educating them, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us.
Yeah, the interview goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to know people while also serving them. It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
Besides that, it's just the right thing to do. See how Big Fish Contracting is renovating homes and redeeming an industry at bigfishcontracting.com.
Hi, this is Michelle Voskel, CPA and team member at the Neal Group, with over 40 years of experience saving clients money. Hooray, tax time is over. How did 2025 turn out? Did you make the right moves to minimize your taxes? What about 2026? The new tax laws have a few surprises. At the Neal Group, we know what those laws are and how to minimize your taxes to keep more money in your pocket. Since 1984, we have helped thousands of taxpayers pay the least amount of tax legally possible. Just ask Mark, who saved over $13,000 with our suggestions. Call us at 414-325-2040 and ask about tax planning. We will take a look at your last 3 years of returns to see if we can get you more money back like we did for Mark. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We will also show you how you can save on taxes going forward. You earned it, we help you keep it. Give us a call at 414-325-2040. and ask for a complimentary consultation, or visit neogroup.net. That's NEAL group.net.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champagne of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champagne of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
You never know when someone you care about might need a place like Curative Care. For more than a century, Curative Care has been helping children, adults, and families across southeast Wisconsin navigate developmental disabilities and find the support they need to thrive. They help families every step of the way, from early childhood through adulthood. They connect parents with resources, provide guidance through challenging times, and create a community where people truly belong. If you know someone who may be looking for answers and support for a loved one with developmental disabilities, visit curative.org. That's curative.org. Do it today.
Pickleball is America's fastest growing sport, and those courts aren't going to build themselves. Good thing PLM Paving and Concrete has been building courts long before pickleball was cool. For 60 years, PLM has been Wisconsin's trusted paving partner. Did you know for the last 15 years they've been building tennis, basketball, and pickleball courts too? Now that expertise has an official name, America's Sports Construction. Thinking about adding or resurfacing a court or have any pavement maintenance needs? Don't wait. Wisconsin's construction season is running out. Visit plmpaving.com/sports.
The wait is over. Women's college volleyball is back, and it all begins at Fiserv Forum this year with the AVCA First Serve event. Be there August 21st through the 24th for 4 days of can't-miss doubleheaders, featuring Wisconsin and Marquette, plus defending national champion Texas A&M, Kentucky, Pittsburgh, Texas, and more powerhouse programs. Dig into 4 days of elite matchups and get your tickets before it's too late at FiservForum.com. Watch the nation's best teams serve up the start of a new season. Grab your seats today at FiservForum.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A united Kyle and Brust together. Hang with you across ESPN Wisconsin. Call us, text us at 800-990-3776. YouTube, you can see us at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I'm repping an ESPN Milwaukee polo. Kyle's repping the, I think we compared it to the parachute in elementary school.
No, that was a different one.
Different shirt?
That was a different one.
Oh, well.
This is
very colorful and loud and
handsome.
There it is. Mina Kimes finally is addressing the thing that is not disrespect. We do talk about the national media disrespect towards the Green Bay Packers and if it's egregious or not. This from her pod on the Green Bay Packers and Matt LaFleur running the football.
Matt LaFleur, do you need to run the football this much? So, okay. Nexo Stats tracks this thing called run rate over expectation, which they base on situation, formation, personnel. The Packers were first in the league. They ran the ball based on this 15% more than expected. To put that in context, Baltimore, who we think of as like a running team, was 3%. So then I thought, well, yeah, maybe Malik Willis. Let me take out the Malik Willis games. Even higher. Oh, no. And they were fine running the ball. They were more efficient than explosive. But your quarterback had a 98 QBR on 3rd and long. He was second in QBR on non-play action. So it's not like you have to baby him.
That's all you need to hear right there. That is everything that Kyle Wallace has been probably thinking when he says liberate love. When people in our conversation with Jason Wilde are interesting because he defends Matt LaFleur to a degree, in my opinion, of like, well, he's, got to have balance, this, that, and the other thing. When you look at those statistics, and they're very analytical, when they're running at that high of a clip in situations where teams that have a better running game do run the ball at a 3% clip versus a 15% clip more unexpected in situations. And then she nailed it with the I don't even care about third and long. To me, it was second and non-third down, just like dropbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Second and QBR and dropbacks. Let him play.
Yep.
Let him play. Cut him loose. Let him loose. Liberate Love. Whatever
Yeah.
word you want to say for Jordan Love, it does feel like it's time, if there's any governor, right? You take the governor off of a go-kart or a golf cart, it goes faster and it's fun. I think we got to do the same for Jordan Love.
I'm right there in agreement with you, is that we do have to do that for Jordan Love. I feel like this has to be the season where you depend on Jordan Love. I think we see a Josh Jacobs where, yes, Josh Jacobs was banged up last year, but I think he's running closer to empty than he is to full. He's getting a little bit older. The offensive line isn't that great. And with the weapons that you have on the offense, Jordan Love has shown you when you give him attempts to throw the ball, he does a very good job at that. Now, not every time he throws more than 30 times does he lighten it up. But last year, he threw the ball more than 30 times in 8 games, including the playoff game. That includes the playoff game. He had 17 touchdown passes. 17 touchdown passes. Altogether, he threw 27 touchdown passes for the season.
You're going really quick there, so I liked where you're headed, but he had how many overall? How many touchdowns?
He had 23 during the regular season, 27 altogether when you add in the playoffs.
And then you had, when he had higher attempts, what's your attempt mark?
30 attempts or more.
And it was it was seemingly pretty good. You're getting good numbers when he throws the football.
He had 2 games where he didn't score. He didn't throw a touchdown, but that was the putrid Panthers game and Eagles game. He ended up throwing the ball.
And the interesting part here is it's been well documented the Packers' amount of possessions where I think we're last in the NFL.
It was. Possessions per game is like the lowest since like 2001 or 1999. So really, they didn't have as many times to have.
Maybe because they're leaning on the run and running themselves out of opportunities for Jordan Love to move it down the field.
Teams play keep away. That's one thing that people have to understand is teams are playing keep away from Jordan Love, which is an added thing that nobody talks about, is why we should be saying Jordan Love is pretty dang good at what he does. But I just look at the fact that Jordan Love just doesn't throw the ball over 30 times enough. Like, the Packers need to be a pass-first offense. Even if we're utilizing a short pass game to be able to pick up a couple yards to supplement the run game, that is something that I want to do. And when I think about Matthew Golden, that quick pass they did to him, yeah, he scored a touchdown against the Chicago Bears. I don't need a touchdown every time.
That could be 7 yards and you're second and short.
Exactly. And it's what it is you can line them up like that, and now they're afraid of that, where you can even pump fake, hand it off, whatever, freeze the linebackers, so linebackers see you open up, and they may freeze a little bit, or they may go break an angle to start going towards to pursue the wide receiver. You hand it off, you go a different way. It just gets you more
Find
playbook.
Tucker Kraft in the middle because they're leaning to the outside.
More creativity you can have when you start stressing the defense on all different angles. And so when it comes to Jordan Love, Mina Collins is absolutely right, and I've been telling people this whole summer, is that the reason why Jordan Love is not in MVP conversations, the reason why Jordan Love isn't a unanimous top 10 quarterback is not because of his lacking. It's not because Jordan Love doesn't have the ability. Jordan Love checks all the boxes that you need him to check, but the one thing he does not get is he doesn't have the same amount of freedom within the offense, nor does he have the same amount of attempts that other quarterbacks have to be able to put up those big, gaudy numbers. And so at this point now, when you look at this season, when you're talking about the big acquisitions you had weren't even bringing in people. It was locking up the future of the team, locking up a Jaden Reed, who we know how good he can be, locking up a Christian Watson, of when he came back last year, he was absolutely explosive, locking up a Tucker Kraft, who may be the highest paid tight end in the NFL, and having a Matthew Golden being more utilized in the offense. You have to be able to use those guys this year. You have to distribute the ball to those guys this year. So if Josh Jacobs isn't getting as many touches this year, that is fine, because I promise y'all, the passing game is going to be electric, absolutely electric to watch.
Look, I agree, and as we've mentioned, right, Josh Jacobs has been a really good running back, but how much does he have left in the tank? Like, it's just the way that position works. I think he does, right? But he's also been banged up.
He had a lot of carries to it before we even got him,
because of college,
but also in the NFL. Like he got.
No, I know, but I'm saying, I guess you were. In my mind, we're talking about the Raiders and all that.
I was more focused on the Raiders than that.
And I'm saying also at Alabama.
Yeah, he got carries. He definitely got a lot of carries at Bama, but the Raiders, they ran him a lot. You don't become the leading rusher in the NFL by not pounding the rock. And so he has a lot of miles on his tires.
He sure does. And as always, letting Jordan Love loose, getting Josh Jacobs yards, will be impossible if this damn offensive line does not perform and come together. And that's how I'm going to end that. Because it's time now for Over-Under. Before we get our contestants for Over-Under, I'd like you to tell us about Steinhoffels.
Oh, y'all know I love me a good Steinhoffels. And if you're looking to upgrade your home, you can do it with Steinhoffels. And Steinhoffels has Their Labor Day sale. Labor Day is right around the corner, and happening right now with Steinhafels is their Labor Day sale. And now is one of the best times of the year to save. Listen, y'all, you can get up to 30% off furniture. Yes, 30% off furniture and home decor, plus incredible deals on top mattress brands like Beautyrest, Tempur-Pedic, Helix, and more. And for a limited time, when you test rest a Beautyrest Black mattress, you'll get a free $25 gas card just for giving it a try. Hurry up into your nearest Steinhafels showroom or shop at Steinhafels at steinhafels.com. If you're thinking about upgrading your home, do it at Steinhafels. Up to 30% off furniture and home decor for their Steinhafels Labor Day sale. Go ahead and upgrade that house because you deserve it, and do it with Steinhafels.
Over under coming up next. Let's get caller 6 and caller 9, 800-990-3776. CCAT has a category and an over under line. Kyle and I, we team up to get 10 guesses to get as many right answers as possible based on the category that CCAT sets. So caller 6, you get to choose if you believe in us. Caller 9, you're stuck on the other side. It is time for over under. 800-990-3776. Caller 6 and caller 9. 800-990-3776. Over-unders next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Eleanor Roosevelt and Franklin D. Roosevelt.
They were kissing cousins?
They were cousins. You know that?
But were they kissing?
They were married.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
One great day of golf can change lives. Join us Monday, August 31st for the Salvation Army Milwaukee County's Swing for the Kettle Golf Invitational at Oakwood Park Golf Course in Franklin.
Your participation directly supports food, shelter, and life-changing programs for children and families throughout our community.
We'll be broadcasting live from the course, but the day is really about you, getting golfers and sponsors together to make a difference.
Foursomes, individual golfers, and sponsors are all welcome. Reserve your spot today at samilwaukee.org. That's samilwaukee.org.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is setting the stage to rock your socks off. This August, jam out with real rock off. You could win raging prizes to the tune of $300,000. Get in on the jam session by playing with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Thursday nights will be a game show battleground for your share of cash and reward play. Real rock off. It's gonna be epic. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Every tailgate has one. One person who brings the grill. One person with the lawn games. One who's convinced this is the year. But everyone's favorite, the one who shows up with the carbless. Handcrafted premium cocktails with bold flavors, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. No mixers, no mess. Just crack one open and enjoy. This football season, make Carbless the MVP of your cooler. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the night, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
When you promise them a breakfast casserole but are out of eggs, and your kids just use the last roll of toilet paper to dress the dog up like a mummy, get it faster with Hy-Vee. Order online with Hy-Vee and get groceries in as fast as 30 minutes. That's right, groceries in as fast as 30 minutes. When you need groceries fast, get it faster with Hy-Vee. in as fast as 30 minutes. Because when it's a priority to you, it's a priority for Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
Life's better under our roof. At Grimaud & Associates with American Family Insurance, we know life isn't one size fits all. That's why we help protect what matters most: your home, your car, and the people who count on you. Ben Brust here for Grimaud & Associates. Bundle your home and auto insurance to simplify coverage and save on the policies you need most. Contact Grimaud & Associates Insurance today at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now for Over-Under on Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. C-Cat, let's get right to it.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over-Under.
It is Over-Under time, and because C-Cat could not get through explaining the rules of the game last week.
Wait.
He wants another try.
We don't got second chances here? What's that about?
If it goes south, I'm jumping in.
10 guesses for Kyle and Ben as they put their brains together to try to guess the 10 names on the list.
Guess?
Huh?
10 guesses to guess?
All right. That's grammatically not incorrect, but grammatically clunky. You have 10 chances to guess the names that are on this list. The over-under I have set is 7.5.
Oh, this
10 guesses. Essentially, that equates to 3 strikes, and they are out. They've got 3 minutes. One of the two will be the final answer person, and in honor of preseason opening night for the Green Bay Packers, it is Packer-centric. And in honor of a friendly face returning to Packers television screens, it's Aaron Rodgers based. I have in front of me the 10 Packers that caught the most touchdowns from Aaron Rodgers in his time as a Packer, and you have to name who those 10 players are. Again, the over-under was 7.5. 3 strikes and you're out is how that math works out. Did I mess that up?
David in Pewaukee was caller number 6. He is on the over. Troy in Waukesha is stuck on the other side, so he's on the under. Kyle, I feel like this is up your alley to be the final answer guy.
Yeah, you just got to think deep.
That's what I was already doing.
Have you guys had this topic before in the history of the show?
I couldn't. I don't. Maybe.
Probably, but it's been long enough where we're having to re-rack the brains.
We used to do some on Sunday Karma as well. So
that was my only worry. So I'm happy that it's not a definitive yes. We did this in March.
Are you feeling good?
Yeah.
And Kyle's the final answer guy?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. On your guys' call.
3, 2, 1.
Jordy Nelson, final answer.
Correct.
How many? What number?
Jordy Nelson is second on the list with 71.
Devontae Adams, final answer.
He is first on the list with 84.
Greg Jennings, final answer.
Correct. He's on fifth on the list with 44.
Randall Cobb, final answer.
Cobb is third on the list. He is 50.
James Jones, final answer.
Whoa, 45 on the list at 4.
Dang, he's a lot in the 40s. Alan Lazard was around for a while.
Think tight end for a sec.
Well, at tight end, Jermichael Finley was on that list, but he was only around for so long. I mean, we can take a guess, Jermichael. Let's see. He would probably be on the back end of it.
Believe it or not,
Jared Cook was around for 2 years. Robert Tonyan had quite a few touchdowns as well.
I think Aaron Jones might be on this list.
Great thought with Aaron Jones because I put some running backs.
I also thought Robert Tonyan because of that really good year he had with Rodgers.
I thought Bobby Tonyan as well because he was around for at least 2 years. So
2 minutes.
You want me to do Jermichael Finley or Alan Lazard?
I would go Lazard just from how long he was with Rodgers.
Alan Lazard, final answer.
25. He is sixth on the list.
Sixth on the list. We got to get to the bottom end. I like Aaron Jones. Who?
This is
just say
interesting.
The name. Just say the name.
MVS.
We'll put him on the list. MVS. That's a good pull. Let's go with Aaron Jones to see if he ends up on the list.
All right,
Aaron Jones, final answer.
Great pull. 18 touchdowns for Aaron Jones. 10th on the list. Tied with the guys in 9th.
So that makes me feel more confident about Jermichael Finley. So let's go Jermichael Finley, final answer.
Jermichael Finley's on that list. I'm pretty sure you guys hit the over. He's got 19, eighth on the list.
And then
So we have.
You know what? Bobby Tunyon might be like number 10.
That's what I'm saying.
He might be number 10. Let's go with Bobby Tunyon.
You guys, clean sweep. That's 10 for 10.
I think we're missing one.
I thought we were missing one, too.
You had...
I got
1
Tay,
minute.
Jordy, Jennings, Cobb, James Jones, Lazard, Jermichael, Aaron Jones, and Bobby Tunyon.
Okay, yes. There's one name on the list. You hit the over.
So here's a name
Must
that...
have mentioned the name out loud.
We might have...
Who have we said that?
Was it Jared Cook?
No, we didn't say Jared Cook.
Oh, we didn't say Jared Cook's name out loud?
James
Jones. MVS? Is
MVS. MVS final.
No.
Oh, no.
Well,
MVS has 15 touchdowns. He's off the list.
Okay.
He's essentially the first name off.
First name off. All right, so we were.
Well,
I mean, we won.
Wow, so
we
wait,
won.
Donald Driver didn't have more than 10 touchdown catches with him?
Say it again.
Donald Driver didn't have more than 10 touchdown catches with Aaron Rodgers?
You said Donald Driver. Did you answer him?
Well, I didn't. I was going to be a name that I
It
had.
doesn't. So for the record, we already hit
We
the
won.
over.
Yeah,
and
right.
the
This
correct.
is all
Is it
cement.
Jared Good?
10.
Jared
Well,
Cook
you
and
can get
Donald
rid of
Driver.
all this.
Yeah.
It makes people think we're still playing.
7.
Cook is not.
So Donald Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
That was
7.5 is low there.
The thing is, Finley, Tunyon, Jones
Jones is a good
MVS, Richard Rodgers.
I had Jones and Tunyon. I went right. The first two names I wrote down, Robert and Aaron Jones.
I'm glad you did because Aaron Jones, I would have had to eventually go to running backs, but Tunyon I put down because I'm like, all right, I'm thinking tight ends. So yeah.
Yeah, the number really probably should have been 8.5 because that's where I'm saying. When you mix together Tunyon, Jones, who are on that list with 18, MVS and Richard Rodgers are the two names off with 15.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked Richard Rodgers
had
is
15.
Yeah. So, yeah, more. I guess was Jared Cook here he was here for 2 years, I thought.
Catch a lot of touchdown
That's
passes.
that I don't know.
He might be one of the names with 10. For some reason, he's not being shown in the pie chart.
He might not have had a lot of touchdowns. He might have had like 6 touchdown catches.
All you know is he made a good toe tap on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, David and Pewaukee.
All right.
Confidence in the fellas and their Packer knowledge. Good vibes.
All right. The good old days.
Packers will win tonight, right?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't know. But what's interesting is Jordan Love, because he distributes the ball so much around.
That actually would have been interesting.
They try to figure out in these last 3 years, because the numbers are, obviously, he only has like 70 touchdown passes.
This was pulled from QBTDs.com, and they got a very slim list of quarterbacks. They reserve it for the elite of the elite because it's like with Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers on that list. So I don't have the completely in-depth all NFL answer for you.
Damn, that's rude. You heard the man sneeze. Yeah.
My mic wasn't on though.
But you heard it, didn't you?
This is a micro topic for another day, but
You don't
I'm
bless people?
I'm opting out of blessing you.
Blessings, Ben?
No,
all. You as in plural, as in society.
Oh wow!
Someone sneezes, he doesn't believe in saying "bless you."
Wow!
That's not been a take I've had my entire life, but I decided today it's unnecessary.
Why?
Because nothing happens. And all it does is provide an obligation for the sneezer to not only wipe their nose, but say thank you. Or if it happens more than once, then it's the question, do I do it again? We don't need to do this. We're human beings.
If somebody sneezes 3 times in a row, I say "bless you" times 3. That's what I end up saying. I don't do it each one.
And then everyone's like,
bless you.
Yeah, I do "bless you" times 3.
Yeah, I like giving out blessings.
Why do they start saying
"bless
you"?
Probably because originally they thought that the sneezes was the devil trying to get over.
No, I think
what
was
are these loud noises.
I think there was a fable an old wives' tale that your heart skips a beat when you sneeze.
Oh.
No. I think people
incorrect?
started saying "bless you" after a sneeze due to ancient superstitions and historical plagues. Early beliefs held that a sneeze could force the soul out of the body and let the evil spirits enter.
Told you won't he do it? Yeah. Okay, but we're down to that bubonic plague.
During the deadly sickness outbreaks like the bubonic plagues,
Yeah.
sneezing was an early sign of infection, so Pope Gregory reportedly told the people to say, "God bless you."
Yeah, I tell you one thing. If y'all thought the dang COVID-19 was bad, imagine the bubonic plague, boy. Somebody sneezed around you about the plague. Oh, get him out of here. Get him, Satan.
Satan. Get away from me.
That plague, I had to be terrible. You couldn't cough during COVID. Now imagine sneezing during the plague.
No.
They probably put you away. They said, we got to ship them away. Take them out back.
No, potato blight probably worse. That's like the one thing I wouldn't want to live through.
The potato famine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess was that in Ireland?
Yeah, also known as the blight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those poor folks couldn't eat potatoes.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't live without French fries.
They're carbs.
Right now, I'm living without lettuce.
Oh my gosh, I hate it. Y'all don't understand how much I hate it.
Yeah, but like
give it up.
How many confirmed deaths?
2.
When do we stop? And as I heard on our sister station 620 WTMJ, it was people with underlying conditions. So I don't know why we're fear-mongering over lettuce.
Because you get sick.
What
you not eating it for?
I think I've been fear-mongered.
I just don't want to have to poop.
My sister-in-law always says you're one flu away from your ideal weight. So you might be one bad lettuce away from your ideal weight.
I've been advising anybody to eat lettuce. So you're saying if you're elderly, don't eat it? Or
if you have underlying conditions.
But
I don't know what the conditions are that you should look out for. But just conditions.
I miss my bag of lettuce. I'll tell you that much. I am furious right now.
Are you really abstaining from lettuce?
Yeah.
Am I the only person on planet Earth right now?
Yeah. Let me tell you something about my wife. I bought lettuce unknowingly that I bought Taylor Farms. I didn't even know it. I was buying what I always buy. It was cheap. It was $2.25 at one of the clubs. I said, "Ooh,
get what you pay for."
I said, "Ooh." I had it in the fridge. She opened up that fridge. She said, "Carl." I said, "Huh?" She said, "Why is this in our fridge?" I said, "Baby, my salad." Taylor Farms. I said, "Oh." I took it back. That was 3 weeks ago.
No back. Blessings is C Kitty's hottest take since joining the show.
Sure did.
From AJ in Baltimore. Your hottest take is not blessing people after they sneeze.
AJ in Baltimore doesn't like CK.
That sounds like a compliment.
It
Thanks,
is.
AJ.
That's what I'm saying. They're making progress.
All right now.
We're back in 2 minutes.
Kevin Moret from Mentality Men's Health. Here's what we've learned in treating 25,000 men. You can't just rely on testosterone alone anymore. To run at full capacity, your body needs peptide therapy on top of your TRT. Our physicians' treatment designed to support your recovery, repair, and performance with peptide therapy. A custom plan around your numbers, monitored every step of the way. Testosterone levels the field, and peptides drive your results. Start today at lowtusa.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
For the first time since January, it is game day for the Green Bay Packers in preseason game number 1 as they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight at 6 p.m. Quarterback Jordan Love expected to play at least a little bit, and he describes his approach to the preseason.
Yeah, I think the main thing is to stay healthy. Obviously, avoid taking hits. If you get into a scramble situation, definitely not taking any hits outside the pocket, anything like that. But really, it's just about being smart, trying to get the ball out of your hands, find those completions.
As for Pittsburgh, the Steelers have been non-committal about the availability of quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Fewer fees? Yes, please. Our everyday checking aims to please. No minimum balance, no monthly fees. Just hometown banking, the way it should be. Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Snap-on IndyCar weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. 2 races, 1 iconic track. Twice the action. August 28th through the 30th. This is summer's fastest ticket. So get yours now and hold on tight.
We are the home for all your Brewers coverage. 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Chef Ed had a salad for lunch. He says it's been nice knowing you guys. Maybe some underlying health conditions. I don't know. Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace. Hanging with you, 800-990-3776. Call and text us there. You can see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I do want to hear from Adam Schefter. Why are you on the phone now? You had that whole break.
He's just cheesing.
That whole break. Can you put him on hold, please? Thank you.
Who is that? Who are you talking to?
The winner of Over Under.
Oh, yeah, that's a long
time.
He waited for his little winnings.
He was concerned that people may think he's atheist because he does not want to bless people after they sneeze. We're going to hear from Adam Schefter on Tucker Kraft.
I'll say this, if and when it does get done, my prediction is that number will start with a 2, the average number on the deal. And that will help reset the tight end market. Like, there are a couple of big tight end deals that we're waiting on here. Tucker Kraft, Sam Laporta are the two notable ones. It's August 13th. I think when the calendar hits September, it starts to get a little bit real there. And it wouldn't surprise me before the opener. You always see a flurry of extensions right before the regular season opens, and it wouldn't surprise me if that were the time frame in which a Tucker Kraft extension got done.
All right, here comes the part of the show where Kyle Wallace complains about money that it's not his to spend.
You already know me. Listen, I've learned. You just got $20 million per year is a lot, and so that's a top notch.
As Holm would say, all that matters is the guaranteed money.
And okay, with the guaranteed money though, if he's getting 20, it's one thing to look at guaranteed money with a Christian Watson who was getting like 20-some million per year. It's another when you're talking about the top dollar. You're talking about him having the most per year. So to me, that would mean he's going to get at least 42 million, at least 40 plus guaranteed dollars at the tight end position. Let me ask you one simple
question, Kyle. Do you believe that Tucker Kraft can become the best tight end in the NFL?
I believe Tucker Kraft can become one of the best tight ends in the NFL.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know if I don't foresee him being the best tight end in the NFL because if that's the case, then the expectations for him need to be ratcheted up. Because when I'm talking about the best tight end in football, my expectation is this. Because my thing is he should be top 3. If he gets paid the way that Adam Schefter is saying he's going to get paid, there's no excuse for him not to be an unquestioned top 3 tight end in the NFL. But if we're talking about the fact that you think he's the best in the NFL, the best guys in the NFL are complete game changers. They are a complete threat. They ruin everything for defenses. They are clutch in third downs, making big catches. When you think about Rob Gronkowski, when you think about Antonio Gates, when you think about Travis Kelce, when you think about I already say Gronkowski?
Yes.
Oh, when you think about just all these great tight ends, Gonzalez. I was trying to think of another G. And when you think about all these great I know those are Hall of Fame type tight ends, but when you're the best in the league,
you went from best in the league to Hall of Famers.
But George Kittle was a great threat. Travis Kelce was a great threat. Hell, even last year when you're talking about the kid from Arizona Cardinals whose name escaped me. Thank you, Trey McBride.
But Trey McBride is simply a pass catcher.
But he I understand.
Like the tight end position is more than catching passes.
I understand that, but if you're going to be the highest paid tight end, they're not just paying guys just to be really good blockers and be good pass catchers. When you're the total package, they expect for you to perform like the total package. Yes, he's not Rob Gronkowski.
Did he perform like the total package before he was injured?
The game against Pittsburgh, he performed like the total package. Absolutely. He performed like the total package. Now,
he led all tight ends in yards after catch.
Listen,
he was top 5 in the league in yards after catch, and a lot of those are wide receivers and running backs. We're talking about Tucker Kraft. Those are the things that I'm holding on to. Typically, you get paid for potential, and you only get paid for the potential at this type level if you show that you also have something on the field that you can look forward to long term. Which I believe I wouldn't care if he's the highest paid tight end. The cap continues to go up. We did this with Jordan Love. At his number when he got paid, it was the highest, and now it's not the highest. That's just the way it goes in the NFL. So don't get too caught up in your performance versus the numbers of what you're getting paid.
What I'm saying is that the expectation for me, if Tucker Kraft becomes the highest paid tight end in the NFL, at that position, we're not talking about the quarterback position where you reset the market every time somebody signs a contract. It feels like who's good or trending and be really good. At the if he is going to be a highest paid tight end, then I expect significant production increase. And when I'm talking about targets per game, I'm looking at a guy who should be targeted 7 to 10 times per game. I'm looking at a guy who should be getting, I shouldn't see games where he's only getting 29, yards per game. I expect for him to be a threat every single game. He should be one of the number 1 pass catching options. I'm not going to pay a guy 29 I'm not going to pay a guy $20 million a year to have 29 yards in a game, to have 16 yards in a game, to have 43 or to have 20 yards in a game. I'm not paying him for that. I'm paying him to be a legitimate threat.
Sure. Now, one thing I want to say, though,
people.
to that is we did have a conversation earlier. If you missed any of our show, go to YouTube to watch back, just ESPN Madison or ESPN Milwaukee. One thing we talked about was how the Packers last year were last in the league in possessions per game offensively.
Yeah, they were.
And so I understand you want numbers, but if you don't have the pass attempts that you want from Jordan Love to have, you can only have as many targets and catches as the offense allows you to have.
No, I know. I completely understand that. I'm just saying what the expectation should be. I think that for Tucker Kraft, because of all the weapons that we will have around him, I'm not going to say, he needs to be a 100-catch guy. But I expect Tucker Kraft at the tight end position to be a 70-catch guy that's going to give us a minimum of 700 yards and a guy that's going to get us at least 8 to 10 touchdowns.
He was on pace for over 1,000 yards.
He was. That's
year.
why. Listen, Tucker Kraft. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Tucker Kraft. Love Tucker
But
Kraft.
I don't want him to get paid all this money.
I'm not saying I don't want him to get paid all this money. I'm saying the more money you get paid, the higher expectations we should have.
That's fair.
That is what I'm saying. So that's why I'm setting.
But why are you concerned that he won't meet those expectations?
I don't know if he's going to meet the expectations or not. But there's one thing to get paid the same amount of money that Kyle Pitts is getting paid, because you know what? That seems like you are a good tight end in the NFL. You're one of the top paid tight ends in the NFL. So right now, what you're doing, you're consistent. When you get paid top dollar, that means that they think that you are better than the rest. You are better than the rest. And if you are better than the rest, I need to see it each and every week.
Somebody else's next contract could surpass.
That's not true, but not at the tight end position. That is always not true. It's not. You just saw a guy in Kyle Pitts who just got paid, and Kyle Pitts has he had a lot of up years and had one down year, but he's a really good threat. He got a quarterback. He put up good numbers, and he got paid less than a George Kittle.
But is he valuable to the offense from a blocking standpoint?
But he's valuable pass catching, significant pass catching. When you have a great pass catching tight end, it just opens up so much and is such a threat on a defense. And again, I'm not saying Tucker Kraft should not get paid. What I am saying is the level of expectations I have
for great power comes great responsibility.
Sure does.
Since Spider-Man's out, with great money comes great production.
When you become the highest paid tight end in the NFL, because every time a new tight end signs a contract, it doesn't mean they're resetting the market. But when you talk about Sam Laporta has had, even though he was banged up last year, right? Sam Laporta to me has had a better career than Tucker Kraft so far.
Was Tucker? Yes. Tucker Kraft was a better tight end last year.
He was before he got hurt. He was.
And so you're banking on the guy that you are paying to be your franchise tight end to continue to grow and develop.
He should be an unquestioned top 3 tight end. If you get paid $20 million a year, you reset the market. You should get paid $20 million. If you get paid $20 million a year, you should be an unquestioned top 3.
Then it was interesting that you said he should minimum get 700 yards. Duh.
Well, no, I'm setting it because again, I'm not foolish. I'm not going to say the guy's going to go out there and get 100 catches and go for 1,000 yards only because of I really do believe the distribution of the balls for the Packers is just going to not allow for a guy like a tight end like Tucker Kraft to be able to get to 1,000 yards. Like a Trey McBride or like a Travis Kelce. Because even when Travis Kelce was doing his thing, he had Tyreek Hill, but they didn't have a lot of other guys. Where the Packers have a lot of other guys who are going to pass the ball to.
That they've invested the assets into, as we've talked about many times, right? They signed Watson, they signed Reed, Matthew Golden, first-round pick, coming in his second year. And then obviously if they do accomplish what Adam Schefter is predicting, you'd have 4 guys that are going to be on your TV screens on Sundays for a long time, and they better be good, because that would be on Goody and company, the Goody, Matt LaFleur, Jordan Love era. I mean, you're picking the weapons, and as it does every segment, it can't work unless
the offensive
line figures their crap out. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, talking with you. 800-990-3776. Call and text us there. I would like to do our fantasy football giveaway, but actually, as I said that out loud, Jason Wilde's coming up next, and I don't want to put C-Cat in the blender there. So we'll do that after Jason Wilde. We want to make sure we get our ESPN Wisconsin fantasy football Kyle and Brust crew ready to go at Potawatomi Sportsbook. So we'll hear from Jason Wilde next on the Yingling Guest Hotline, and then get some fantasy football participants. That's next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I think I need to take medicine. I've been sick for a month.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we got westbound 94 still backing up from about 35th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Eastbound from Hawley to 35th as well. We've got northbound 4394 getting better. It's a little bit slow still from just north of Howard past Oklahoma Avenue. And then on westbound 894 backing up from just west of Forest Home into the Hale interchange up past those two right lanes blocked just before Beloit Road with that pavement buckling. A couple of broken down vehicles on 94 westbound right past the county line, so something to keep in mind off on the shoulder. Feel the speed at the legendary Milwaukee Mile. The only IndyCar doubleheader of the season roars into Wisconsin State Fair Park August 28th through the 30th. Get your tickets now at wistatefair.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, mostly cloudy and muggy. Chance for midday rain with a high of 78. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 68. Weather is brought to you by Good Health Saunas. Get your in-home infrared sauna today. Learn more at goodhealthsaunas.com and visit them at the Wisconsin State Fair Expo Center, August 6th through the 16th. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Your brand doesn't need more square footage.
It needs more wow.
When you work with Captivate Exhibits, trade show booths become magnets, lobbies become living stories, break rooms become culture builders.
Captivate creates experiences people don't just see, they feel.
For more than 30 years, their award-winning team has transformed big ideas into bold brand moments that command attention and drive results.
Stop blending in.
Start captivating.
Visit CaptivateExhibits.com.
Business leaders know that investing in our community creates a stronger Milwaukee for everyone. You're invited to join La Causa for the 2026 Guarding Dreams Gala on Thursday, September 17th at the Pfister Hotel. Your support helps La Causa's Crisis Nursery and Respite Center provide a safe place for children during times of family crisis, giving them hope when they need it most. Join fellow community leaders for an evening of inspiration and impact. Reserve your tickets, become a sponsor, donate an auction item, or learn more at lacausa.org/gala.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling, trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
One of the most important concepts in sports is don't drop the ball. Are you dropping the ball with your estate plan? When was it last updated? Have you even done one at all? ESPN Wisconsin's Jason Wilde for Walney Legal Group. There's a lot at stake for you and your family when it comes to wills, trusts, probate, and elder planning. At Walney Legal, that's all they do. Tailored documents. No confusing legal jargon. Just thoughtful guidance. Do the blocking and tackling to protect your family. Start a conversation today at walneylegal.com.
25 years ago, a generational Bucs team made an unforgettable run.
This is the place to be.
Light It Up, narrated by Jim Paschke, is the new season of the Behind the Bucs podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. This is the oral history of the 2000-2001 Milwaukee Bucs and their run to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Absolute bedlam here at the Bradley Center.
Listen now on Bucs.com/plus, the Bucs app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts. Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. We'll be efforting to get Jason Wilde on the Yingling guest hotline.
Wonder what Jason's up to now, doing a pre-game nap?
I don't think he's in Pittsburgh.
No, well, he's watching the game tonight. It's a pregame nap. I don't know.
A pregame nap to watch the game on TV?
Some
Do the
people-
same thing we all are.
Well, he's the way he watches games is very different than the way I watch games, the way you watch games. He has to write an article after for Channel 3000.
All right, so speaking of the preseason game tonight, are you more interested in looking at the offensive line or the kicker?
Oh, great question. Both question marks.
Pull that, please. And also watch the phones for Jason. I'll let you know if he calls.
But no, honestly, the thing I'm looking at right now is the kicker. I'm looking at the kicker because there's very few opportunities that a kicker will get to be able to have that type of setting. Like an offensive line, you really can develop yourself in practice. Not saying a kicker can't develop themselves in practice, but the translation to blocking in a game versus blocking in practice, I feel like it translates easily. The translation of kicking in practice and kicking in the game, there's a ratchet up of pressure. You don't, as an offensive lineman, you don't feel, I mean, I don't know. But, you know, as an athlete, a lot of times when you're playing a certain position, you don't feel this pressure of, oh, my gosh, everybody's watching me if I make or miss this kick versus as a –
As an offensive lineman, I will have five – I have two eyes. I'll have all two eyes on the five guys in the trenches. At least for the first
you will.
couple series. Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to watch it, but to me, the way the offensive line performs is important. But if the kicker misses 2 field goals versus Anthony Belton or Jacob Monk missing 2 blocks, everybody can be talking about the 2 field goals that got missed, not the 2 block missed assignments. There's so many reps and so many opportunities that you get with an offensive line. There's so many things that you can find, so many things that can be corrected. You can't – listen, a lot of offensive linemen probably don't have the head case issue kickers have. Because all it takes is a couple whiffs or a couple shanks or a couple kicks going wide left or wide right for all of a sudden you had a yips.
All hell to break loose.
Yeah, so I just, you know, that's why I'm saying I'm looking at the kicker today.
So I thought of a scenario for the game tonight, and I don't care if it's first string, second string, third string, or they have a running back playing quarterback. If it is at any point in the game, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 8 on the opponent's 28-yard line, I'm spiking it.
Oh gosh, you and Jesse Nelson with your stupidity. This is
a very much a hypothetical, but just me answering the question.
No,
although I have two eyes on the offensive line,
I get it.
I'm saying I want to see Trey Smack kick.
I get it.
I'm not saying they're gonna do that and they should do that.
But you want to see him kicking.
I want to. That's me saying I want to see Trey Smack.
Smack that thing. Remember, smack that thing. Smack that thing. That's what he does.
Jason Wilde on the Yingling guest hotline. Jason, good day.
Hey, sorry to keep you guys waiting. How we doing?
Doing well.
Good, Jason.
Do you believe there should be more eyes in this preseason game on the offensive line or the kicker?
I think there should be exactly the same amount of eyes on both of those because they're both the biggest concerns on this roster. And you're going to watch the whole game anyway, so why don't you put your eyes on both?
Which one are you going to be stressed out more about?
He won't be stressed.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I won't be stressed out by any of it. Won't bother me at all.
Which one would have the headline story for Channel 3000 and lead the show tomorrow on Willie and Tausch if guys miss blocks or if a kicker misses 2 field goals?
Is only one of those going to happen?
Oh, wow.
Yes. Well, if they both do happen, which one are you talking about first?
Whichever of those 2 options struggles the most is going to be the lead of the conversation, right? I mean, unfortunately, that's how it works. Like, these are the 2 areas of the greatest concern as of now. I think the concern about corner has been reduced a little bit, but again, that's another part of this. Like, we don't know who's playing. We don't know who's playing quarterback. Is Aaron Rodgers playing or not? I don't think so, but I don't think we can rule that out. And so, like, if Brandon Cisse, when he's not facing, his teammates, if for some reason he gets cooked, then that becomes a concern, right? I mean, I think if we're power ranking the concerns, I think if the kicker and the offensive line are tied, and then 3rd place goes to the corners. And then after that, there's, what are they doing at running back behind Josh Jacobs, and can Marshawn Lloyd stay healthy, and all those other things. But those to me are the clear-cut top three, and I'm eager to see a lot of other stuff too. But Jalen Simpson, who a lot of Packers fans don't know who the heck he is, he's had a really good camp. Obviously, Cisse has had a good camp. Obviously, Nixon has had kind of an up and down camp. Valentine has missed time. So, there's some variables there, but kind of as I wrote about this morning for my preview, they started camp with question marks on the offensive line, and they have somehow managed to have more question marks than they did before, right? Because they demoted Belton, who we all kind of thought was going to be the starting right guard. I mean, he played 7 games there. You figure he's going to build on that. Well, that's not the case right now. I didn't know if, I wasn't sure if Jacob Monk was even going to be on the team. And now it looks like, barring a change of heart, he's going to be the starting right guard.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Jason, they don't seem confident.
I went back and looked at. I went back and looked at. No, I will say this: Stenovich and LaFleur seem very confident in Monk. They were talking all about how much they love his play style, and that's been the big phrase that they keep bringing out is play style.
Yeah.
Which is, but that means physicality, which I don't think. If we're being honest about the criticism that we've levied against this team on this particular show, their toughness and being soft and not being physical enough has been part of it.
I'm so mad at
this. And if Jacob Monk improves that, then that's a positive, net positive for him, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry that this show is labeled as the one that thinks this team is soft. Thanks, Ben.
It's
Brust.
not the only. First of all, I don't think I'm labeling that. Yeah, you're definitely not, and I don't think that it's First of all, I've seen the clip of Ben, and just because I'm not as opinionated as him doesn't mean I don't agree with him. The not signaling the field goal accuracy is Ben. You called that soft. Yes. I saw the clip, and you're right. It just is. There's no two ways about it. And I obviously think more highly of Matt LaFleur as a coach than some others do, and certainly more so than some fans do. But my job is to call it like I see it, just like it was with Mike McCarthy. And I hate that. I hate that they did that, because it also conveys a presumption that your rookie kicker isn't mentally tough enough to handle the scrutiny.
That's what I said to Kyle. What do we do with this kid gloves things? This is professional sports.
Right. And so, I can think both those thoughts can be held. That I think Matt LaFleur is a good coach. I think he gets more guff than he deserves. And that is ludicrous that he decided to do that. Absolutely ridiculous. And both those things can be true, just like both those things can be true that, maybe they're better off with Jacob Monk because he's more physical and more decisive, and he's not. I think their issue with Anthony Belton is that he plays a little bit apprehensively, plays not to make mistakes sometimes, and Jacob Monk apparently plays, if he's going to make a mistake, fine, but he's going to make it at full speed kind of a thing. And we haven't even talked about the Aaron Banks saga, which I still the longer it goes, and maybe he will start practicing in team drills this week when we get back on, I think it'll be Sunday. But if not, there are going to be more and more questions about it.
Jason Wilde on the Yingling guest hotline here with Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Jason, we've kind of seen this in different ways in those 2-minute drills during training camp. Now, I know this is a preseason game. Do you think if it is a scenario where maybe it's 4th and 1 and they would normally go for it, that they would kick it to give the reps to Trey Smack? Do you think they'll approach it the same sort of way?
Well, they can certainly manipulate it that way. There's no doubt about it. And personally, my favorite is Jesse's idea, which is to kick field goals on 2nd down. just to make sure you kick them. You don't want to accidentally pick up the first down and then not have them.
I said my thing was I hate that I'm like not as good as Jesse, but I was like if it's 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 6, just spike it on the opponent's 28. Let's get a kick in there.
Yeah, I mean, Ben, I know you and I have not always seen eye to eye, but I feel like we're in a great place these days, and I would never ever suggest that I prefer something that Jesse said to pretty much anyone, much less the idea of kicking the ball on 2nd down.
Jason, as we get ready for probably reflect on the last time we'll see Aaron Rodgers across the sideline of a Green Bay Packers game, and unless something crazy happens like these two teams playing the playoffs.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Playing the Super Bowl, yeah, that would be crazy. Which departure from the Packers was more contentious? Was it Rodgers leaving or Favre?
No, I mean they're not even in the same zip code. I mean, and I thought it was very telling though that yesterday when we talked to Rodgers on the Zoom call, he highlighted that it was contentious for his departure, because I don't think we even think about it being as anything close to being as contentious. And it was almost like he wanted to remind me. And again, I blame Tausch, because Tausch kind of nudged me in the direction of asking that question, and his answer was not terrible, but it certainly wasn't what I was hoping it would be. But the Favre thing was insane. Like, you know, he went on Greta Van Susteren and ripped the general manager. Like, Rodgers didn't rip Goody on his way out of town. He ripped them in the off season going into the 21.
21, yeah. After his which adventure was that? I think that was the initial one. This wasn't Darkness or Panchakarma. It was
no, this was just the not showing up for any
Hawaii with Miles Teller or something.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, it was yes, exactly, the Miles Teller vacation off season. Correct. So, and look, there was some contentiousness to his departure. I think he went out of his way in his answer to my question, or to Jason Wild's question, as it were, to make that clear. But again, it was nothing close. I mean, I mentioned this in my question, but like, you guys weren't around for this. Like, this is 18 years ago now. But like, there was a kid who was 10 years old who was MFing him as he was punching in his key code to get into the players' parking lot. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine, first of all, I don't know what dad tells his son to say those kinds of things to the Packers' heir apparent quarterback. But it was, I don't think, and they did a really good, a guy named Michael Nelson did a documentary called Last Day at Lambeau, and it's really well done. Just trying to, for those that weren't there for it, to encapsulate what that was like. It's really hard. It was insane. Like, and I don't throw that word around loosely. Like, it was, now it wasn't as crazy. This is my favorite Jordan Love story, who he's starting to open up a little more, and I'm excited about that because I think fans will be better for it. But when I was telling him the story of Family Night 2008, how Favre flew in for Family Nights, and Jordan misunderstood, and he's like, so he landed a helicopter on the field at Lambeau? No, Jordan. He landed at the airport, he drove to the stadium, and then he was up in a box because they wouldn't let him in the locker room. So it was, and remember, that's an iconic player. So nothing, was it Sinead O'Connor that sang Nothing Compares to You? When it comes to contentious exits, nothing compares to Brett Favre.
Is that another song? Because you've been singing a lot during your appearances.
Nothing compares to you. Yes, I believe it is.
There it is. Jason, we appreciate it. We will all take it in together and see what you're writing on Channel 3000.
All right, guys, have a good one. Take care. Be good.
Yes, sir.
And, of course, listen to it on Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations. It's time now to get some K&B fam entered into our fantasy football draft. Woo! It's that time of the year where football season's around the corner, which means on August 27th, the ESPN Fantasy Football Draft is back as we take over Potawatomi Sportsbook for an exclusive event. This is your opportunity to go head-to-head throughout the football season with Kyle and Brust. There's no better place to hang out We're going to have tons of great food, prizes, a VIP experience for fans 21 and up. If you are caller 2, 5, and 8, caller 2, 5, and 8, you'll have 48 hours to claim your spot at this exclusive event. You must be able to attend the draft in person on the 27th to be a part of the league. 800-990-3776. Caller 2, caller 5, caller 8. You will be entered to play and draft with Kyle and Brust at Potawatomi on August 27th. 800-990-3776. Caller 2, caller 5, and caller 8. Can't wait to see you there. Next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
I mean, I love you both, but I find Kyle a little more spot on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On 41 southbound, right about at Appleton Avenue, we have the left shoulder blocked with a crash. So that's going to be slowing down from basically the county line all the way down to that Appleton Avenue area. We still have this crash on westbound 94 at Highway C. The left lane is blocked with this. It's a minivan that ended up going through the median there. So just be careful if you're heading through there. Also a crash southbound 894 right about at Beloit Road on the right shoulder. The northbound side still has those 2 right lanes blocked because of the pavement buckling through there. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, some sprinkles here and there with a low of 68. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, chance for showers to the south, a high of 78. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't believe in games. They never inflate pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. Buy direct through Pella, and one trusted team handles everything with Pella-certified installers every step of the way. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for your next unforgettable night out in Milwaukee? Step into Upper Bar, where the city lights meet the river's edge and every evening feels like an occasion. Perched above the Milwaukee River with sweeping downtown views, Upper Bar is your stylish escape to the heart of the city. Sip handcrafted cocktails, explore curated wines, and share flavorful bites made for good company. Whether you're meeting friends, starting your night, or just chasing the view, you'll find it all here. Upper Bar. Elevated evenings right in the center of it all. Visit upperbarmke.com to learn more.
Beautiful day for Brewers baseball. Brats in one hand, your Brewers checking card from Associated Bank is in the other. And with a tap, it's 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. An express entry so you can tailgate longer. And up to 50% off home game tickets. All that power, all for the crew. Only with Brewers checking from Associated Bank. Join the crew at associatedbank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Buying a new roof might not be the most exciting thing you'll do this year.
But for us at Big Fish Contracting, being chosen to do that roof for you not only provides income for multiple families in southeastern Wisconsin, but has a global reach and impact around the world. To us, it's more than just a roof. We've been earning trust for over 2 decades, roofing, siding, windows, and more. Go to bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. CCAT, who's the lucky 3? We have a couple more entries tomorrow.
All right. We got Bob in Port Washington. Congratulations.
Bob.
All right, Bob.
How about Dumpy? Caller from earlier in the show. I'm not going to give out his government name if he wants to go by Dumpy on the air.
Joining the party.
I'll give her his government location, West Bend.
Isn't Dumpy a Bears fan?
That's all right. He can join the party.
Or it might be somebody else that I'm confusing Dumpy with. Anyway.
We'll find out in 2 weeks.
And then we've got John with no H.
John with no H.
West Dallas' very own.
I love it. Free food, free fun, all that Potawatomi Sportsbook. That's going to be fun. All around the Sportsbook.
All right. So I don't think the premise here is very disrespectful, but we've had Chris Canty on before our show and in this segment of Packers disrespect.
I told you, I feel like Chris Canty has something personal against
There's something going on.
Yeah,
I just want you to listen to the tone. It's the Packers' national disrespect with disrespectful tone.
Another day, another national hot take. It's your daily dose of Packers disrespect.
Packers, bare minimum this year. ESPN Wisconsin listens so attentively to this show, we get destroyed every day. Go ahead.
Win a playoff game. That is the bare minimum. I'm tired of hearing about the Jordan Love of it all, how he's an elite quarterback. You said it on First Take yesterday. He's an analytics darling. It's hard for me to believe that you're the analytic guy if you don't win the division and you're in year 4 as the starting quarterback, in year 6 of your NFL career. This is getting ridiculous when it comes to Jordan Love. I'm going to need more show and prove. The playoff win back in Dallas in 2023 was great, but we're a long ways removed from that. I'm going to need more success for you, and I'm going to judge it once we get to the playoffs, because that's when you make your legacy and you build your reputation as a player.
He just don't like J Love. It is disrespectful. Like that, what he said is, yes, I can get behind that. But how he said it,
it's like I said, it's the how.
Yeah,
it's the delivery.
The Jordan Love, you ain't did this. Jordan Love, and nobody want to be told what they ain't did. Nobody want to hear that type of tone. It's about how you present it, and the way he presented it was from a very disrespectful tone, as if he was talking down to Jordan Love. And what I love is
analytics darling.
Yeah, and what I love is that yes, the Green Bay Packers lost that Chicago Bears game, and that falls on every player in that locker room and every coach in that locker room and everybody part of that organization. But to sit there and act like Jordan Love was at fault for the loss, like he didn't ball out in that game, is just misguided hate. I don't understand it. That's misguided hate. Jordan Love has had one really bad playoff game against the Philadelphia Eagles. The San Francisco 49ers game wasn't bad. He made some bad mistakes. He was young, and he made some bad mistakes, but he's had 4 playoff games. And I would say in 2 of them, he's played extremely, like, at an elite level.
Like, I think it's put up or shut up for the Green Bay Packers. That felt like put up or shut up Jordan Love, because he even said, like, I'm sick of it. Like, that was the part where it was like, it's getting annoying. I'm sick of it. Like, the analytics darling. I get it. I am one that has been saying how he gets rid of himself in this. Look at the presentation. How he gets rid of himself in the conversation each year of where is he ranked? Is he top 10? Is this? Is he that? It's, winning the division will absolutely help. Winning 2 playoff games or getting past the divisional round and putting himself in a place where he's been in an NFC championship game, that will all help, and all the narrative will stop. And again, I go back to what you had mentioned of how he played in the Bears game. I still think there is some fault across the board, obviously. Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love not getting a first down in the third quarter. Defensively, that can't happen. Get the ball out of his hands quick. There's a lot of different things you can point to. But what we can't deny is his performance from a statistical standpoint, again, analytics darling, I guess, was 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards. And if they win that football game, which I know they're not, which they very much should have won that football game, there's none of this Jordan Love, I'm sick of him stuff, because you've been like, damn, you know what they would have done after maybe falling asleep because they had to get up early for unsportsmanlike?
What is that?
They had been like, oh my gosh, look at these numbers.
They
Jordan
sure
Love. Oh, goodness.
I'm trying to figure out.
Watch out whoever they play next because
Yep.
this guy's rolling.
He was rolling. You look at the stats. Look at all the stats of all the quarterbacks in the playoffs, and guess what? Jordan Love's going to be in the top half of that and only played in 1 game. But where's all this smoke for a guy like Justin Herbert who hasn't done anything? Where's all the smoke for a guy like Dak Prescott who puts up big numbers, but this team can't win in the playoffs? Where's all this smoke for Jared Goff who, since he came to the Lions, their team choked in the NFC Championship game and then didn't make the playoffs last year? Like, let's consistently put smoke on everybody and not just pick and choose that we want to put it on Jordan Love. It's just.
But that's the nature of the beast. You know that.
Well, I mean, what's the nature of the beast that you
is
pick and choose who you want to be mad at?
No, it's just like for him, he does point at the quarterback, and
But
the
Jordan
quarterback.
Love he's not a consensus top 10 quarterback in everybody's list. So why is he the guy that he
Because he's
chooses
the
they-
quarterback, is my point. It all comes back to the quarterback. The most important position in football. It's the one you look at the most. It's the one that gets the glam. It's the one that gets the glory, and it's the one that gets the blame. It's the quarterback position.
But Trevor Lawrence just gets a pass.
Nobody's talking about Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I mean, people.
And he had a good second half of the year with
He had a
Liam
really
Cohen,
good
Duval.
I'm just, again, I put other names out there as well, Justin Herbert. So I just find it interesting that the person that he chooses that he wants to go after.
Like I said,
I think he just
like I
doesn't
said,
like
Justin
the Packers.
Herbert. I don't blame you for getting your hair twirled by Madison Beer during training camp.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I don't
Herbert-
blame you.
Justin
if you
Herbert,
catch smoke for it because of your football performance, I still don't blame you for letting her twirl your hair.
Why is that, Ben? I mean,
because he's living good.
You don't mind if your wife would you would blame
If she-
somebody if
no,
your wife
if
twirled her
if
hair?
she during the show was twirling my hair and googling over me, I'd love that too.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gotta be his girl, everybody girl. Baby, you can come twirl my dread, play with my dreads while I'm on
Yeah,
air.
she got nothing to play with here. I got thin hair and it's slate recession
It
going
doesn't
on.
feel like it hasn't receded much.
No, because I haven't got it buzzed. I think that buzz cut set me back. I'm never getting rid of any hair that might be starting
I
to
ain't gonna lie
disappear.
to you. It said all 3 of y'all back.
I know at the time, all 3 of us that got buzz cuts.
Strofe grew back. The other two y'all.
Well, we're also much older than Strofe when he got the buzz cut.
That's true. That's
For those who don't know, like CCAT, we all got buzz cuts for charity, and
Good guys.
My widow's peak and it's always when I'm on camera. If you can see me on YouTube, it's always when I put my head like this when I look down, and then I watch back. I'm like, whoa, where's all the hair?
You know, Ben he likes to do a lot of stuff when you're not here for charity, and he picks and chooses what he wants to actually turn in for charity. Like he had me get waxed for charity. I had no interest in getting waxed for charity. And
I got a Brazilian wax too.
I'm
I actually did more than you, if I recall. That is true.
I didn't want to do the Brazilian wax, and I got the Brazilian wax. I just didn't get my backside, the inside of my backside wax, nor did I get my
The inside of your backside?
Yeah, Ben, did you not get did she not say spread them? And you did that, and she put hot, warm wax.
Yeah, I did the full thing because I pay through my bets. That's a Brazilian wax.
Did you ever cut that man's grass?
He got busy.
Oh, he's supposed to cut like 4 acres of land. Look at him. He does what he wants to do. He's all right with getting the Brazilian wax, but having to actually do real work and lift a finger.
I can't even do work around my own home, Kyle. This is mean. Benny, your girl could play the bongos on your forehead. That's wild.
Oh,
look
that's
at
a family
Come here, bring
show.
that big ass forehead over here. That's
The father
big
of
head.
one, future father of
If I
two.
came over, you'd have to come over here.
That's
Sound like
six-
you're my wife and play the bongos.
That's 6 head.
Oh, no,
Oh, no.
Kyle.
This is
Jeez. Oh.
Damn, this is that 10 head. Y'all hear it? I can do the national anthem at his head. Sign me up, Brewers.
That's wild.
You got to sit in the silence for a second after that.
Nah, I'm just going to take a beat. That means go to break.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
Trust me.
What do you mean, trust you?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The pads are popping, and training camp competitions are heating up in Green Bay. Stay locked on 94.5 ESPN all week for our green and gold training camp coverage. Sponsored by PLM Paving and Concrete. For 60 years, PLM has been Wisconsin's trusted paving partner. And now they're building and resurfacing pickleball, tennis, and basketball courts through America's sports construction. Visit plmpaving.com/sports for training camp updates. Keep it on 94.5 ESPN and follow our coverage on ESPN Milwaukee socials, presented by PLM Paving and Concrete.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen.
I understand how good Jordan Love can be, but we are at a place now where there is no quarterback, I think, that has to produce individual success more than him. I don't even know the team success is necessarily as vital. I feel like with Herbert, it's team success. For some reason, I feel like with Love, it's individual success. Here's what I mean by this. If Justin Herbert has a season where he has 40 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and they don't win a playoff game, we're going to say, well, I've seen that before. Like, I know what that looks like. If Jordan Love, last year he had 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, played 15 games, was banged up. Year before that, 15 games, 25-11. Year before that, 32-11. He's had an excellent start to his career. Nobody's doubting that. But the proclamations of smartest I've been around, best at this, top 10 quarterback, I think we need to see a season from Jordan Love where he just blows us away with how great he is.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code CLEAR to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code CLEAR to borrow up to $10,000. Use code CLEAR to borrow up to $10,000.
Every tailgate has one. One person who brings the grill. One person with the lawn games. One who's convinced this is the year. But everyone's favorite, the one who shows up with the carbless. Handcrafted premium cocktails with bold flavors, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. No mixers, no mess. Just crack one open and enjoy. This football season, make Carbless the MVP of your cooler. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, you know who the best is in windows and doors, and that's Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, because when you're shopping for new windows and doors, you don't want haggling, and there's no haggling with the team at Pella. They stick to straightforward pricing, those honest conversations like they've done with me, and they've helped homeowners, like myself again, find the right fit and the right timing. No high-pressure sales tactics. There's conversations to help you figure out what you want and what you need and when to do it, the financing options, it's all there. When you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, the same team that manufactures your windows and your doors is going to sell, install, and service them. Real pricing, premium quality, and no games. Schedule your free in-home consultation at PellaWI.com. C-Cat, you texted me something. It's Kyle and Brust with you across ESPN Wisconsin. Do you mind giving a little context? And
Yeah, sure.
We don't know what's coming here.
Yeah, Kevin Clark has a podcast called This Is Football. It's with the Manning Group, Omaha Productions. He was at Packers camp, and he got Jordan Love one-on-one, and he asked him, who's the number one badass on the Green Bay Packers?
Wait, quick guess. Kyle, go.
Jordan Love's assessment on the number one badass in the Packers.
Tucker Kraft.
Well, Tucker Kraft for sure. The number one badass, like the person always in timeout, like, in class, like, oh, yeah, he the bad kid. Keyshawn Nixon always getting him 15
but
penalties.
I think it's endearing. It's a compliment.
It seems like more
Badass,
complimentary than like, hey, I love that my teammate over there gets 15-yard penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct.
There's two guys. It's Tucker Kraft and Josh Jacobs.
All right, what we got?
We got a lot of badasses on our team, man. You think badass, you got to go defense, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Xavier McKinney.
There we go.
That's
Friend of
my
the
guy.
show.
I mean, since he got here, just his ability to read and react from the post, it's next level. I've never seen anything like it. We're out here today, and he's breaking on stuff before I'm even looking that way. Yeah. So it's just his ability to know where you're going with the ball. I think it's just his knowledge of the game and obviously his playmaking ability when the ball's in the air.
Even when
That's like guy who makes my life harder award for Jordan Love, right?
What I tell y'all today, I told y'all how I felt about Jordan Love versus listening to Aaron Rodgers. I told y'all, there's a difference. There is just
They're different people.
They're different people. But badass, I'm not thinking about who's badass, good player.
Yeah.
He didn't ask who's a good player. Kevin Clark was like, yeah. He should have been like, no, Jordan.
No. Not the guy who can read the coverage well and jump into where you're looking. Who's the badass?
Like, who's
crushing skulls?
Yeah, loose screw. Let me change the question. Who's got the loosest screws on this team?
That helps the team.
Yeah. That helps the team because with Xavier McKinney, he's really talented, but Xavier ain't knocking heads off. Xavier ain't sitting there after he makes an interception, taking his helmet off, yelling at everybody. No, he's a swaggy player. He gets the job done. Like, he is one of the best safeties in the NFL. But Tucker Kraft is crazy. Josh Jacobs is like, no, I'm not going out of bounds. I want contact. Like, that's a badass.
Yeah, the contact seeker outers.
Yeah, man.
Are the badass.
I think it's actually, when he said we have a lot of them, yeah, because his mindset is how many dudes are talented. No, we ain't got enough crazy on this team.
Did you say lie out loud in the mic when you said that?
Yes, when he said we got a lot of them, lie. We ain't, no, listen, I love my Packers, and I know what a badass is, and we ain't got a lot of those badasses. We don't have. Which is
you essentially agreeing with me that they're soft.
No. Just because
no.
See, now
Here comes flip-flop Kyle Wallace.
No, that is a terrible misconception and trying to cross the two. Just because you're not a badass doesn't mean that you're
just
soft.
a bunch of guys.
You can be kind. You can be an aggressive, kind football player without being a jerk.
Aggressive, kind football player.
Like, you can be a kind person that goes out there, like Evan Williams. He goes out there, he balls out, he plays with passion. Edrin Cooper goes out there and plays with passion.
I know, but we've always said
a badass is somebody
we need some more screw loose guys.
But it don't make them soft. See, that's the problem. You always be looking for a reason to call my team soft.
Again, it all comes back to the way I view the head coach, which I think they take on the personality of Matty Mouse.
Yeah, you're going to have to rid that of yourself.
Mooska, Matty Mouse.
You're going to have to rid yourself of that. We're going to have to get it out
What
the system.
are you going to do about it?
Get it
aggressively be soft to me?
No, I'm going to play a bongos on your head again. That's what I'm going to do.
Who's the number one badass at ESPN Wisconsin?
Oh, good question.
It ain't none of us.
No. You know what?
N.A.
Homer is a badass.
No.
He does what he wants. What do you mean? Homer says what he wants. He tweets what he wants.
That's because he's old.
No, well, hey, old badass. Everybody else be walking on glass. Chewie's not one. Oh, we don't have one.
Wow.
Maybe I should be that. Nah, not my person.
You're not a badass.
Once people start pressing me, I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Jim Rutledge.
You know what?
He's a badass.
He is.
I call him fake tough guy.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Fake tough guy. He's coming up next on Molly and Jim on 100.5 ESPN Madison. You'll have the Dam Sports Show on ESPN Beaver Dam. Kyle and I, we're going to continue next with you across 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and, of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. And believe it or not, the Packers play football tonight. That's weird and wild, but they do. Preseason game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Little Green Bay props and preview. See if C-Cat did that well. Likely not. Stay with us in 2 minutes.
Southbound on 41, we have a crash right about at Appleton Avenue on the left shoulder, so watch out for the delays through there. Northbound 41, backing up from Burleigh all the way to Silver Spring. We also have a crash on southbound 894 right about at Beloit Road on the right shoulder as well. Those delays come in from the Zoo interchange. Northbound still back up from those two right lanes closed just before Beloit Road because of the buckled pavement. Southbound 43, a hefty ride from Hampton all the way down through the Marquette to the KK River crossing. Don't miss Snap-On's IndyCar Weekend, August 28th through the 30th at Milwaukee Mile at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Get your tickets at milwaukeemile.com. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, some sprinkles here and there with a low of 68. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, chance for showers to the south, a high of 78. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Kevin Moret for Mentality. For our guys wanting to lean up and preserve their muscle mass, nothing is more powerful than combining testosterone therapy with GLP-1s. The TRT builds muscle and fuels metabolism, while GLP-1s target fat stores of the body. Clients currently combining these two revolutionary treatments look better than they have in years. This treatment isn't for everyone, only the guys that want next-level results. Start today at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
Gabe Neitzel here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mornings 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on K&B.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust hanging with you. You can always call and text on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. And of course, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. If you've missed any of the first 2 hours of the show, the ESPN Wisconsin app will have it for you as well. Just watch back and see our faces on YouTube. Everything is all there.
When you're going to help me with my golf swing? I got the club in here.
Why'd you bring a single individual club?
Because how far does an 8-iron hit?
Well, for
Depends
you,
on the person.
For him, based off what I've seen, 110 yards.
Okay. It's weird because, like, if you flush it, you could probably hit an 8-iron 135, 50 yards.
What should I be using?
But the odds of flushing it are very low for Kyle Wallace.
Okay, all right. So what club should I be using? So I should use this on. I should be using this on the first hole then.
I don't know. It depends. Like, no, you should probably swing a 9-iron for every single hole.
Why?
Because that's
you're not
the easiest
good.
one to connect with.
Okay, with the 9, the 9 is the line at the top of the bottom.
I don't even know what that means.
He's saying he's getting confused between a 6 and a 9.
Yeah. Or do they? Or which one has the line? Which one has
they
the
might
line?
golf question. That's not a golf question. That's like a life
that's
thing.
Just like how do you look at numbers and decide what it is?
Okay, we can all be. I'm sorry. Raise my hand. Everybody, when Kyle asks a question about golf, can we all just have the trust
Not
tree?
a golf question.
No, this isn't. That's the thing. This isn't a golf question.
Yes,
this
it
is. An intelligence question.
No, this is in cards. This is anything that is labeled 1 through 10 that can be upside down.
6 is
so
at the bottom.
So if it said the way it goes, Kyle, is it says 9 and then the line is underneath it. You don't put the line on top of it.
Okay, so it's underneath. All right, well, I'm just.
Damn, you just
down
look
my
at the
throat.
club.
Jeez Louise, I ask a question, all of a sudden I'm being distraught. I'm sorry for beating in your head.
This is probably the stupidest thing you've ever asked me since we've been
not a golf question.
No, well, I'm sorry. Jeez Louise. Only time I see it is on my golf clubs. So I don't be knowing. Thank you.
It doesn't matter. I'm shocked by the stupidity of your brain.
I was looking at it last night when I was trying to go through my I was looking at my golf club. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I'm just gonna grab the 8.
Because you couldn't figure out between a 6-iron and a 9-iron?
I was in a hurry.
Okay, no. Now let's ask him a golf question.
All right.
Do you know what the difference between a 9-iron and a 6-iron is?
One hits further than the other.
Do you know why?
Well, I'm assuming the club face is probably a little bit not as thick, and it's angled probably a little bit different.
All right.
I don't know if the thickness is.
No, that's what you got there eventually. Angle was the key word there.
Because some of the club faces are thicker than others.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah,
no.
for sure. Yeah,
it's just the angle.
So you're telling me a sand wedge isn't going to be a little bit thinner than my 8-iron?
Okay, wedges you have different bounce, if you would.
Whoa, what do you mean? Well, I gave y'all told me no, it's not.
So
Point Kyle
for
Wallace.
the record, for
and there's
those
some
who are
length
just joining
differences.
us, Kyle Wallace is going to play a 9-hole chorus,
Par 3.
The par 3, where CCAT said, "I'll give you $50 if you hit one green in regulation." Kyle didn't know what a green in regulation was.
That's not true.
No, you were wrong about it.
I wasn't.
You were confused about it.
That's the most true thing said today.
Thank you, CCAT.
I said I hit it. I said you hit it. You hit it on the green.
No, and then you said, "But I can putt for putt."
Well, that was when I had to figure out the numbers.
You thought the second shot.
Y'all gotta be patient with me.
It's very important. The point of the green regulation is when you get the ball on the green.
I feel like golfing with Kyle would be worse than golfing with your wife who wants to learn golf but doesn't actually want to learn golf. They're just going to ask a lot of questions, and then it's not going to go well. They're going to whine and complain and just be like, "I'm just going to drive around."
Similar level of stubbornness, and even on the 7th tee box, when you have people stacked up behind you.
Cat, are you calling women stubborn?
No. I'm calling wives stubborn.
Yeah. I mean, we could just use our experience.
Yes, I have played with my wonderful girlfriend of 9.5 years before. And when we get to the 3rd hole, it's like, all right, we got to move on. I think Kyle would also say, I paid my green fees just like everybody else.
That's crazy. CCat's been with his woman dang near a decade.
Than
us combined with ours. Because you met yours in 2020, 2021?
2019. But, I mean, there was, she moved back.
No. What? I don't. That time I don't.
Huh?
Y'all started dating till when?
When she moved back to Milwaukee after COVID. I'm saying we met in Madison.
No, I said when y'all started dating.
Oh, dating then? Like 21 summer.
Okay, so I'm just saying I've been with mine since basically 21 summer as well. So that's 5 years, and he's been with his for 10.
Some guys rush, some don't.
Damn,
Rush.
That's to
what
me.
You got so insecure about? Come on now.
That's disrespectful. I am patient.
Yeah. All right.
You're moving slower to get engaged than some of the walker I've seen at the Wisconsin State Fair.
So what do you think of people who get engaged after like a year, 8 months? Alex Stroke.
I don't want to offend anybody.
No, you can offend people,
but they're stupid. They're very, very stupid.
Dang.
Why is that?
Because you don't know who somebody is in under a year of knowing them.
Well, you damn well know everything about him in 10 years, and you're still waiting to pull the trigger. What does that say about you?
He's waiting for a reason.
I think the opposite of stupid is smart.
Ooh.
Hey, why are you being the best you've ever been right now? What's triggered this?
He
in
ain't
you
got
to have
nothing
all
to
this
lose.
confidence.
I think me and you have different. I don't think I'm being the best I've ever been right now. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it, AJ. I see the kind words in the talking text line. Thank you for the compliments.
People like the CCAT right now.
No. He's speaking my language. He understood exactly why I am going to take my time on the golf course because I did pay the same amount of money everybody else.
Yes.
So we gonna figure that out.
Yep.
Y'all
there
be
he
patient.
is. Literally, you predicted this, CCAT.
Also, I agree. I think somebody who gets married after 1 year, it can work out 100%, but that is a little bit quick. You're gonna find out some stuff.
And
There
yet,
are.
neither Kyle nor Ben accepted my invite to play golf tomorrow morning at 6:40 a.m.
Hey, I can't. My wife's out of town. I have a daughter.
Come.
What? A 2.5-year-old? Hell no.
They had the little basket in the back of the golf cart. Throw right in there.
See,
Throw her in the basket.
I'm working late tonight.
I'll
Throw her
bring
in
a
the
couple of
basket of the
towels
golf
and blankets.
So
So who
where
are you-
all the head covers and the empty drinks go.
Wait, who are you playing with? How do you know
He
people?
plays with randoms.
I play by myself or with a random, yeah. It's a good way to connect with the people.
So
and
who you with tomorrow at 6:40?
I'll find out at 6:40 on the tee box.
You
Or it could be Kyle Wallace and Ben Brust.
No, it won't. It won't be Kyle Wallace. Though I really want to stop by and say what's up, but I'm not gonna be able to find you.
Okay, I mean, a lot of people are judging, though. They do like CCAP. They're judging the 9.5 years without the getting married thing.
You know, everybody has their own pace. He has.
Thanks, Kyle.
They started at 18. That's a whole nother thing we can go on.
Yeah, should I have gotten engaged in college?
No,
No.
I would. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You should have had a break.
Yeah. Boy, I'm telling you, I listen. The reason why me and my ex broke up, I said, baby, listen, we've been together since I was 21. We ain't feeling each other right now. Let's go ahead and go separate ways. Man, let me tell you, I found out what the streets was when I was free.
Are you waiting for her to propose?
Yeah, yes, that's real New Age traditional.
What would you do if she did get down on one knee?
Oh, don't say that out loud, dude.
No.
I mean, that's
she's
a
not gonna-
possibility.
she's not
She's
gonna
been
do
waiting for years.
No, she's not going to do it because she knows eventually one day that they're going to do
What's
it.
eventually
If that
one
actually,
day?
Kyle, if that actually happened, I would be so embarrassed.
Would you say
like
yes?
whether or not it's in private, if it's just me and her, that would be the highest level of embarrassment in my entire life.
Would you say yes?
No.
You wouldn't say I do.
You'd
I
say
do.
no?
No, I would propose the following day.
Oh
my God.
Oh, that's disingenuous.
So
That-
you're ready. You just aren't ready.
No, he's well, because he they
So
have a
he's
plan.
saying he would do it the next day if she would put some pressure on him.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. I hope she's not listening.
Get me her on the phone.
Oh,
can I call her on the way home?
Let me tell you something, C-Cat. Don't you tell him anything. He already know the first name. He don't need to know nothing else. Matter of fact, deactivate all your social media so he can't go snooping.
Okay.
Because he will make your life a living hell.
Should I extend the invite since Kyle and Ben don't want to play golf with me tomorrow morning?
The Carbless Talking text line, we got golfers ready to hit around with CCAT.
Okay.
Joseph in the 414. I'm a single golfer. Let's hit around, CCAT.
Dreska Park. I'm telling you, dead serious, he would do it.
No, I know he would. You've golfed with some fans.
Yeah, just conveniently matched up with them. Big fan of the program.
How did you find that out?
I did too when I golfed at Brown Deer recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to golf around Milwaukee. Maybe I'll see some folks at Missing Links. And the reason why I was so nervous to tell people I'm going to Missing Links because people don't like me. So
why?
I say things, and I don't want people to be upset at me. I want to be in peace.
Fine. Give me 45 seconds. I'll see if people have filled up my tee time. You can rush to it. You can sign up right now. Playing tomorrow morning.
Oh, he sounds so desperate.
This is getting
That's not desperate.
Give me time.
He's putting more effort into playing golf with our fans than he is trying to get engaged.
Oh, Ben Brust.
I can't help myself.
I'm telling you, the real story is the fact that and
he didn't go on break.
Yeah, boy, I tell you that's the real story. That is the real story.
Who said I didn't take a break? Like who jumped to a conclusion?
I can look at you in your eyes and know that you don't do anything but think about her the entire break.
I know. I met his girlfriend briefly. I didn't introduce myself, but I met her. I said hello.
Rude.
Well, I didn't know it was a girlfriend for sure. I just said hello. I was being polite, and it seems to me like he's the winner. So
9.5 years in Wisconsin, which he hasn't been here that long, may qualify as common law marriage. Just telling you, you might already be considered married by the state.
Domestic partnership. Isn't that how you get like tax breaks and stuff? Isn't that how they phrase it?
I think so.
Or is that
so?
Just okay?
I don't know.
Well,
don't quote me on that.
Good for you, C-Cat. Good for you. If you make it to 12
Good
years.
for you on what? What has he done?
Good for him for knowing that he doesn't need to,
Are you hitting the fans back to? I want this to happen now since I'm not golfing with you and Kyle's not golfing tomorrow. See if anyone else wants to get their ass up at the crack of dawn to watch you shoot 102.
If I'm up by 6:30, maybe I'll run over there to say hello.
The public golf website's just frozen.
It's closed.
Yeah,
The
so I can't
site's
see if it's
frozen?
filled. Yeah, it's just frozen.
Trying
it's
to see
not
if there's
working.
an open spot to
Yes.
send a link on the to the fans.
Tax dollars hard at work. Frozen websites.
All right.
Time now for Green Bay props and preview on the other side, because as I mentioned, the Packers do play a preseason game today. Earlier we asked you, what are you looking forward to watching? Well, looking forward is actually interesting. What are you most interested in watching, the offensive line or the kicker? Because you might not be looking forward to watching either, depending on the results.
Oh, I can't wait to watch Trey Smack that thing.
But if he misses, you will wish you could have.
No, if he misses, I'll be patient. Matt, excuse me.
Go through.
Goody said be patient. Goody said be patient.
Yeah, because Goody's nailed everything. You just ripped Goody for the offensive line yesterday, but now you protect him on the kicker when he drafted Anders Carlson, then brought in Narv Dog, then failed with McManus. You're going to trust this guy? You're stupid.
He couldn't believe he thought this kicker. He had like a 4th or 5th round grade on this kicker. He couldn't believe the kicker was available in the 6th round. This guy's got all the right stuff.
Why don't you tell us about
which friend?
Which friend? Any friend.
Any friend? Well,
you got more friends with C-Cat. He's golfing with strangers.
I do. You know what? I do have more friends with C-Cat, and one of the friends I made was Jamie Shea from Universal Windows Direct. I'm telling you right now, if you're looking to upgrade your home, you're looking to get brand new windows, you're looking to upgrade that living room, you're looking to upgrade the dining room windows, or you're looking to upgrade maybe your bedroom windows, bathroom windows, whatever you need to do, basement windows, you can do it with Universal Windows Direct. I'm telling y'all this right now. They're well worth the call to figure out exactly if they're going to be the right fit for you, and I promise you, just like they were for me, I can promise you they will be a right fit for you. And when you work with Universal Windows Direct right now, you can buy 4 windows, get 4 free. You heard that right. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free when we work with Universal Windows Direct. And on top of that, you get 48 months. Yes, 48 months, 4 years of 0% interest. That means you have 4 years to pay Universal Windows for those beautiful windows you get, and you pay not a penny in interest. Call them today at 414-410-2000. That is 414-410-2000, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Green Bay props and preview next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
If you suck, I'm going to say you suck.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Got an accident southbound 894 right at the ramp from Beloit Road. The right shoulder is blocked, so that means we got backups coming in from Blue Mound Road all the way down to the Hale interchange. Those delays continue eastbound to about Forest Home. Northbound 41 backing up from Burleigh all the way to Silver Spring. Got about a 16-minute ride there, an extra 3 minutes onto your normal ride. We've also got some delays with a crash on the ramp from Highland to southbound 43. Backups from Capitol Drive, pretty solid all the way down through the Marquette interchange. Right now we're looking at 11 minutes to get from Brown Deer Road into downtown. That's going to be an extra 4. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice. Call Geist. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, some sprinkles here and there with a low of 68. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, chance for showers to the south, a high of 78. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on August 18th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Seattle Mariners.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in August 18th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
I'm with Eric, Director of Research for Good Karma Brands. They have business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Eric, what does partner mean to you?
Partner isn't just out for them. The partner cares about how we solve our problems, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship from there on.
And I understand throughout the more than 15-year partnership between Good Karma Brands and James Imaging Systems, you have shared many core values.
Absolutely. Work hard, be honest, over-deliver, follow through, listen, teamwork.
Eric, summarize your overall business technology partnership with James Imaging Systems for me.
Outstanding. As we've grown tremendously and you guys have still been able to meet our needs each step of our growth, that's huge.
AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When your joints hurt every day and you've been told you need surgery, do your homework, because once that joint is replaced, it's gone. There's no going back. Go! Before you schedule surgery, consider getting a second opinion from QC Kinetics, whether you're dealing with pain from that bone-on-bone arthritis, a torn meniscus, or wear and tear. Whatever, man. Stretching out right now hearing that. Surgery isn't the only option. Talk to Dr. Caravelli and her team at QC Kinetics about how they use regenerative treatments to deliver relief to patients like you in Greenfield and Mequon. You'll start with a medical evaluation, reviewing history, imaging of your source of pain. And if you're a good candidate, they're going to connect tiny healing tools within your body, right in the spot that's actually causing the pain. The whole idea is to give you a real shot at holding off on surgery. In some cases, you can avoid it altogether. Call QC Kinetics for a second opinion and know your options. Conversation, consultation, those are totally free. QC Kinetics, call 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. Kyle and Brust hanging with you. Time now to get ready for tonight. A Packers preseason game into a late night journey. 4 games against the Dodgers out in L.A. Man, this is fun to be a sports fan.
I'm going to ask you to place a little wager for me.
Time now for Green Bay props and preview.
Obviously, I was.
You were golfing during the show. You didn't listen during the show earlier.
This is because I'm golfing for the show.
Okay.
That's part of the show. There's literally $50 on the line.
You're doing that on Saturday.
Yeah, but I gotta get
right now. I need you to be locked in right now.
My golf. I'm getting so much better at golf right now, fellas. But right now, Sky Moore today. You talking about overall return yards, kick return, and punt return?
Yes.
Over. He's gonna be so electric tonight. Like, he's gonna be juiced up, gassed up, ready to go. I can't wait to see him. Over, yeah, because he's gonna get kick returns and punt returns. He's probably gonna get a couple kick returns.
I feel like over, because we're probably gonna get some sloppiness, punts,
and who's taking a knee, or not taking a knee? Who's doing a fair catch in the preseason?
I think it shows good decision making. When to take it out.
Yeah, take that thing out. Take that thing out. Shoot.
It's a good point. Some injuries happening. Special teams, no?
Shoot.
All right.
Over. I haven't said this in a while. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. By the way, he goes over for everything.
I got you.
That's why he was so excited to say over.
I haven't said it. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Quarterback hits delivered to Jordan Love.
Ooh.
Over, under, 1.5.
I would do 0.5.
Yeah, because
if he gets hit, take his ass out.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go under today. He's not gonna be touched because he's only gonna do one drive.
I gave you all day to come up with the props, and you got us thinking about Jordan Love getting hit.
That's not a bad. Actually, see, Ken, I was
worried
about the
focusing on
offensive line.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It was creativity. Ben Brust, he's down your throat, but I think it's pretty good because his offensive line. Yes, I said what I said, and this is good. I enjoy this. So yeah, I'm gonna go under for 1.5. If you said a half, maybe not. But I think he's only gonna get one drive, 2 drives max.
2 drives max. I'll go under.
That was going to be my next question. Over, under, 1 Jordan Love led drive.
Well, if they score, I don't think he's coming back out.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't know if they're going to play like this might be it for the preseason, especially with the Denver defense coming up next week. I'm going to go over,
because again, there's some rust. There's also the offensive line unknown. I'd be shocked if they're just cooking with gas in preseason like this.
I'm going to. So I'm going to go over.
Assuming he doesn't play, over under camera shots of Aaron Rodgers, 7.5.
Whoa, like specifically him on the sideline?
Yes, with a headset on.
Good. That's a good.
Are you going to count these?
No.
I mean, we're not gonna come back.
No, man. Trust free, honesty.
I'll be the book. I'll hold the money on these since there's no official lines.
Yeah, because they're gonna come tomorrow and do a review. How did we do?
Now I am more invested now because I want to know if these are gonna hit.
Okay.
Over, because it starts with the broadcast, right? Because during the broadcast,
once the ball's kicked.
Oh, once the ball gets
not
kicked.
pregame.
That's a lot. But man, they love panning the camera to Aaron.
Yeah, that's a good line. I'm gonna go
because
over.
even if the team does good, they'll want to watch him celebrate with the team, or if something goes bad, he won't throw an iPad, but he'll just shake his head with that look, the disgust in his face.
If they're talking about him, they got the camera, and then they go to the field and then go back to him. That's 2, right? What do you mean?
I'm thinking it's the same shot. They cut away from it.
Well, that's 2 different shots then. You're cut
fair. Yes, you'll get 2 for that.
Over, because who knows? They might be looking at him walking up and down the sideline, have to go to some play, and then go back to him and finish what they're talking about. There's a lot of storytelling about Mike McCarthy. And Rodgers.
Over though, it's Aaron. He attracts the camera.
All right, over under 0.5. Trey Smack puns.
Oh, under. I don't think there's any.
Well, it is the Packers broadcast. I think Kevin Harlan does the TV.
Are there going to be smack puns? Am I not the only one that does smack puns?
Why puns? Are a playoff words, a rhyme?
Yeah.
Puns specifically.
Trying to coin a nickname. All right, just a turn of the phrase using that name.
Kevin Harlan is creative.
Yeah,
that's why I was interested in getting more of where he was going.
Okay,
because I could see smacking it through or something.
I'm going over now because now that I'm over. I'm changing.
Kevin Harlan is the son of Packers president who recently passed, Bob Harlan. I believe he's on the call tonight.
Yes, it'd be him and John Kuhn.
So I'll go with some play on Smack. Even if he misses, there's probably opportunity as well.
If he hits the post, layup. Come on now.
What
Trey Smack, over under 0.5 missed field goals tonight.
I don't like the negativity.
Yeah.
I'm going to say under.
Under.
I'm going to. No, you mean under.
Yeah. Well, because I'm not used to saying under when it comes to
over. I mean, I'm mostly just dug in because of the softness of Matt LaFleur, not signaling yes or no or good or no good.
Ben, you're not a Packers fan, But it feels like if I'm you, I'm hitting over, or else for the past 4 weeks, we've been worried about nothing.
No, because it's a preseason game.
But now you see him in pads,
worries
live
don't
it in
go away
color.
if he goes 1 for 1.
Wait a minute. Timeout. Wait a minute.
It's more validation on conversations we've had before.
It's fine.
Well, no,
the validation can also come even if this game goes well for him.
Oh, Ben, what are you saying? Is the regular season the only thing that matters when it comes to this kicking competition? Or not even competition, this kicker? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I'm going to be proven right tonight. The next game, the next game, the next game, the next game.
So Ben Brust says when things are all bad, he likes to get all upset and all. You can create a stink and create a narrative, but when things are good, he's just saying, well, there's always next week. I'm not worried about it. Ben Brust likes to be negative, we see.
No, again, this all goes back to Matt LaFleur for me. The handling of the kicking situation was embarrassing.
Let's get some positivity. How about this?
Thank you.
Yards from scrimmage for Marshawn Lloyd. 40.5.
Under.
Just be healthy, man. I don't care if he has 100 or if he has 20. Because if he goes for 100 and then he tweaks something, I'm be like, what the hell?
I don't think because he's your number one running back right now. I don't think they're going to let him loose. I don't think he gets more than maybe.
He should let himself loose. No.
Well, he
break free second level.
Okay, yeah,
maybe a backflip into the end zone.
Yeah, a backflip to being sat on the bench for the rest of the dang game. If he had a backflip in the game after his coach told him no more of those, you sitting on the bench.
That was in practice.
Yeah, no. You're sitting on the bench for the rest of this time. We're not doing that, Mr. Injury. No, under. I'm taking under. But it'd be great if he goes over. But I don't think he's getting a whole bunch of carries.
On the TV broadcast, over under 4.5 Super Bowl 45 references.
That's too many. Under. That's way too many.
Because you're overestimating how much there is to talk about in the fourth quarter of a preseason game.
And this is a 30-year anniversary season. So
they'll open the broadcast, a rematch,
a rematch of. Oh no! I said 30 season. Oh my gosh! I'm thinking of 30 years ago with the Super Bowl 32, whatever the hell that was.
45.
Yeah, no, I'm
2000 and
I'm thinking no,
10,
yeah,
11.
No.
That's too many.
It's way too many. We played the Steelers multiple times. It's a preseason game.
If anything, it's just Aaron Rodgers playing his former team more than the matchup of the Packers versus the Steelers.
What did you say? How many did you say?
4.5.
Oh,
yeah,
under.
That's
Way
too
under.
many.
Way under. I mean, anyway, worry about that Super Bowl with the Steelers at this point.
Yes or no? Will Micah Parsons celebrate on the field today?
Yes.
No.
Bro was celebrating on a scooter in the Pro Bowl games.
He wasn't celebrating on a scooter.
He was looking at.
He was on the softball.
He was
field.
looking at everyone till the last one.
That was such a classic move. He said,
Ooh, what? There it is for
One
Green
more.
Bay props and preview.
One more. Okay, one more.
Over under 35.5 game minutes watched by Kyle Wallace.
Oh,
over.
He'll be locked in. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Out of town. He got nothing else to do.
Over. I do have to do something here, so I am going to have to go back and watch some of the second quarter.
Same number of Ben Brust.
Trying to think. What time is kickoff?
6 p.m.?
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah. Gonna be. I'll watch back probably the first series on delay because it's just me and my daughter.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to definitely watch more than 30 minutes. Oh, game time 30 minutes, not just 30
So we're
minutes.
talking about 10 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, because by the time I get out of putting her to bed, I'll watch a little bit, and then I'll be gearing up for some baseball leading into the Dodgers.
Over under 1.5 conclusions made after last night.
Conclusions of
just made about
over.
The Packers.
I'll make a conclusion on something.
Yeah, Trey Smack, get out of town. That's one of them.
Yeah, I'll go
Or
under.
you're our guy, Trey Smack. That's there's one guarantee.
That's a lie. I'm over because I'm going to be, overzealous, overreact to anything I see that's positive.
And there it is for Green Bay props and preview, and I'm going to tell you how to protect what matters most, and that's with Grimal and Associates Insurance, because Mandy's team is amazing. They specialize in coverage that's tailored to you. I've bundled with their American Family Insurance back service, got better coverage and saved money. They've been great in the greater Milwaukee area for over 30 years. Love running into her in the community. Her team was amazing when I switched over. Her team was amazing when I need anything. If I have any questions, they follow up the appropriate amount of times. They're kind, they're friendly, and they care about you. They're building relationships and providing peace of mind. So if you're thinking about, how, maybe I could have something better. Well, you can. You can. You get better coverage, and you can have better quality service. So all you got to do is contact Grammall & Associates by going to teamgrammall.com. That's team, GRAMOLL.com. Back-to-back CCAT?
Ugh.
Wow, a lot of CCAT here.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Roughishly.
What two words did he combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughishly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, we have delays basically solid from Capitol Drive all the way down into the Marquette interchange from Brown Deer Road to downtown. We're looking at about an 11-minute ride. It's about an extra 4 onto your normal ride. Westbound 94 delays right through the stadium interchange from 35th Street to Hawley Road. More backups from about Springdale Road to Highway 164. On the eastbound side, backing up a bit from Highway 16 towards Highway F, and then again from 76th Street to 35th. And we still have that accident on southbound 894 at Beloit Road. It is on the right shoulder, and that means we've got delays from the Zoo interchange pretty much all the way down to the Hale interchange. Right now from the Zoo to the Hale, you're looking at about a 6-minute ride, an extra 2 to 3 minutes onto your normal ride. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes. You earned it, they help you keep it. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, some sprinkles here and there with a low of 68. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, chance for showers to the south, a high of 78. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited with my brother and business partner, Eric Brown. Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's choice for siding, windows, roofing, and doors.
Siding Unlimited delivers on expectations because our experience, integrity, and craftsmanship come through on every project.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
It's Kyle Wallace from ESPN Wisconsin, and my wife and I trusted Paul's Jewelers with our wedding bands because they specialize in creating jewelry for life's biggest moments, and they made the entire process easy from start to finish. Now, there's another reason to stop in. The 7 C's Cafe. It's the perfect blend of the 4 C's of diamonds and Paul's 3 C's of coffee, chocolate, and cookies. Grab a handcrafted mocha made with locally sourced Wisconsin ingredients while you browse the showroom or swing by the 7 C's coffee trailer right outside. Visit Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas and create your masterpiece.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Life's better under our roof. At Grammall & Associates with American Family Insurance, we know life isn't one size fits all. That's why we help protect what matters most: your home, your car, and the people who count on you. Ben Brust here for Grammall & Associates. Bundle your home and auto insurance to simplify coverage and save on the policies you need most. Contact Grammall & Associates Insurance today at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The fastest weekend of the summer is almost here. August 28th through the 30th, the stars of the NTT IndyCar Series return to the legendary Milwaukee Mile for the only doubleheader weekend of the season. 3 days of high-speed action, daring passes, driver appearances, family fun, and wheel-to-wheel racing at the world's oldest operating motor speedway. Be there as championship contenders battle it out at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Don't miss the Snap-on IndyCar weekend. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even
Cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Make sure you check out the Princeton Club. Get a tour, especially this new Berlin facility. It is honestly amazing the way they continue to reinvest in it with the new recovery area, cold plunge, Normatec. Cleanest health club you're going to see. You got the sauna and steam room in the locker room, and then all the great workout opportunities for you. Whatever your passion is, you can find it. Basketball, tennis, swimming, strength training, regular workout equipment, group sessions, spin class, like you name it, they have it. So what you got to do is get a tour, because when you join, you're going to grow in all areas of your life when you create that healthy foundation of having that healthy body. So get a tour, feel the energy, and find your better tomorrow at the Princeton Club.
Barely keeping Kyle and Brust on the air.
You decided to marry her? You decided to put the baby inside of her?
I love the NFL!
And somehow still finding time to judge the world around him.
You poked the bear. I'll do you one better.
With CCAT, this is Catastrophic.
All right, some housekeeping to attend to. The public Milwaukee golf course website is now up and running. There are 3 slots available, 6:40 a.m. Dretska, show up, we'll hang out. Playing 18, I'll walk with you. I've got the discount card. Happy to meet some K&B fam.
That is...
Kyle, you can join that if you want.
Desperate.
Well, it's crazy that... What a shock. There's nobody else signed up with you. 6:40 in the morning. Who
would have thought?
All right, second matter of business, ESPN.com. There's no name attached to this article. It's just the mothership, the Death Star, laying down the law on the top 50 players in Major League Baseball in season up to date until today. Where do you guess Jacob Misiorowski ranked if he's on this list?
Number 8.
He's got to be top 5. I mean,
I would think he'd be top 5.
He's Cy Young.
You're right. Because he asked.
3?
So
he is in at number 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
Above
that's fair.
him is Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan
DH.
is a monster. He's winning the triple crown of the AL.
He's amazing.
Pete Crow Armstrong, number 2.
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani, number 1.
See, he hasn't been pitching.
Well, I'm glad they're respecting the Brewers.
He hasn't been pitching, and he hasn't had a Shohei year from a hitting standpoint. So I don't like that.
How many?
I would put Yordan 1 for the record.
How many players, if any, would you trade 1-for-1 right now, contract included, for Jacob Misiorowski?
Contract included don't work like that
No,
around
sure,
here.
we're too poor for all that.
It's not gonna work.
I would trade no one from Jacob Misiorowski right now.
Yeah.
No one.
Everyone would.
And every
Every time he goes out there, he gives you a chance to win.
There's only one other Brewer on the top 50 in Major League Baseball, according to ESPN.com. Any guess on whose it is?
Well, see, I would say Terang, but if it's based off how seasons are going, it should be Jake Bowers. He should be in the 40s.
No.
At number 16 on the list,
16.
It is Bryce Terang.
Oh, this is a bad baseball season.
Just bad baseball players this year.
I think again, you can't although he's still an over 815 OPS. He's a platinum glover, man.
Yeah,
he still brings that every day as a baseball player.
Above Yamamoto.
He just didn't he just have an error when they put him at shortstop a couple days ago? Or he something happened.
Yeah, I'm totally good with that. I mean, I can't make an argument for anyone else right now.
That's great. 16.
Harrison's been bad on the road, even with the Vegas game being taken out. I mean, Logan Henderson's been great, but I don't think he's top 50.
Top 50 is.
Churio has had his ups and downs. I think that's fair. Unfortunately, they win by the sum of the parts.
I went and got my driver's license updated this morning.
Oh.
Went to the DMV. forgot they actually take your picture when you get a new license. So, rolled out of bed early morning before work. And now, for the first time ever seen to the public, my new driver's license picture is being revealed on YouTube. I'm sorry, bad radio. You can describe what it looks like to the audience, Ben. You can attest that is the sexiest I have ever looked in my life. I am stunned with how great my picture came out.
I have only inappropriate things to say. Kyle, I want it. What's the delay on YouTube?
It's here now. Okay, yeah. If he says because it's black and white, this looks like a mugshot. I ain't gonna say the other thing.
You thinking the other thing?
What's the other thing?
Let's just say I've been watching a lot of Homeland.
I don't know what that means.
Or 24.
Oh, now
he could be an extra.
Oh, I'm not going there.
See what I'm saying?
Very nice.
I'm not.
This is a confidence-building morning. It was only $30 to get the new license. In and out in like 30 minutes. And I looked great in the picture. And you mean to tell me you have mean things to say about the picture I took?
Did he just call you Christian Bin Laden?
I didn't say that. I said you have a little Lebanese in you.
Do you know what you got in you? I'm really curious.
I'm curious what you're made up of, too.
Because he said he has some Native American in him, right?
Yeah, I am the American melting pot incarnated into one human being.
Let me
I've
hear
got Italian, I've got German, I've got Native American.
How much Native?
I don't know. Probably like an eighth.
Okay, what else? What's the main two in you?
Probably white.
What's wrong with this man?
That's a main two. He said probably white. Okay.
I'm being honest.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I don't have an accent that comes from anywhere. It's all indigenous to me. You can't pin anything.
So you're not, like he said, Lebanese. So you don't think you have any like Middle Eastern in you. You don't think you have any Asian in you. You don't think you have like maybe Eastern European in you. You don't, just none of that. You just because he gave the most. I got English.
German.
I got German, Norwegian. I have a little Native American. He sounds like he been lied to. That's what he sounds like.
What are you talking about?
Have you done
Italian? What? Every white person with dark hair swear they Italian. I'm Italian.
I've got very annoying relatives that live on Long Island who are very Italian that I can attest that there's some of that in me.
Okay. So you're Italian.
I
and
don't
German.
see it.
I just don't burn. I don't use sunscreen. So that's my entire basis on being Italian.
Cool.
That's all I got.
You do know some of them Italians be from Sicily. On the end there, they got some like African in them
Southern.
too.
And you got an in at a place where tomorrow we will see a reveal, hopefully, from Tory Lowe.
Yes, the big reveal.
The big reveal of his gift.
The big reveal of
the big
Tory
T-shirt.
I cannot wait. I hope my wife will be watching because guess what? Tomorrow is going to be the big reveal for my shirt with Big Frog from Tory Lowe giving me my wedding gift. And the great thing about my wedding gift is that Ben Brust got a wedding gift that I gave him from Big Frog. Big Frog is fantastic. They have T-shirt printing and custom apparel. If you want to get uniforms for your kids' sports teams, you can do that. If you want to get all matching T-shirts with their number on the back, you can do that. If you want to get, any type of, like I got battery chargers, you can do that as well. Celebrate with Big Frog, anything that you can do. No order is too big or too small. But what they can do, if you have any corporate orders, they will knock it out the park. If you need 200 shirts, they got you. If you need 200 polos, they got you. Make sure you visit my friends at Big Frog in Mequon today because I promise you they will come through. So if you're thinking about getting any type of custom apparel needs, Big Frog is where you should go. Visit Big Frog Custom and T-shirts and more out in Mequon or go to bigfrog.com/Mequon. I promise you, it's always Big Frog for the win.
Brian Balaga joins us next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace says this is absolutely unacceptable.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It all started with a small storefront and a big promise. Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Cunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Cunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
One great day of golf can change lives. Join us Monday, August 31st for the Salvation Army Milwaukee County's Swing for the Kettle Golf Invitational at Oakwood Park Golf Course in Franklin.
Your participation directly supports food, shelter, and life-changing programs for children and families throughout our community.
We'll be broadcasting live from the course, but the day is really about you, getting golfers and sponsors together to make a difference.
Foursomes, individual golfers, and sponsors are all welcome. Reserve your spot today at samilwaukee.org. That's samilwaukee.org.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher here for MoMA. Battling a sore knee, a shoulder, elbow, hand, neck, back, or foot pain? MoMA can get you back in the game. MoMA is the new Midwest Orthopedic and Musculoskeletal Alliance, connecting trusted local providers like OIW, SMOC, and Innovative Pain, with expert care and innovative treatments provided in their offices. The Surgery Center, Ortho Laser, Smart Scan, or MOSH. With the best orthopedic care and recovery, MoMA can get you back to doing what you love. Call or walk in today. Visit MoMAMKE.com. That's MoMAMKE.com.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
The Milwaukee Brewers head to Los Angeles for a weekend 4-game series with the Los Angeles Dodgers, looking to recover from a sweep in San Diego. The Brewers lost the finale Wednesday 4-3 in 11 innings, despite a phenomenal effort from trade deadline acquisition Dustin May, who pitched 7 innings, allowing only 4 hits and striking out 6. As big of a series against the Dodgers already is, a sweep did not hurt the Brewers' chances in the NL Central. Their lead over the Cubs down to 3.5 games.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Joining us on the Yingling guest hotline is Brian Bulaga. Brian, what's up?
Not much. How we doing?
O-line pride, baby.
Yeah.
That was your same reaction to the fan that called in.
Is that a thing that y'all said at Iowa?
No, I don't know what that. Again, that's why when he called and he told that story, I wasn't too sure what response they were hoping to get.
Yeah, O-line pride.
Is there anything that y'all said as an O-line group there at Iowa, which has a very, probably not as historic as, well, I shouldn't say that, but not as, I wouldn't think it's as good as Wisconsin, but they got some damn good ones in the NFL. Y'all got something like that?
I mean, let's be real. You guys have Joe Thomas, who is obviously one of the GOATs, but after that, I'd say Iowa clears easily.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh, we got to work on that. Offensive lineman over the last 20 years from Iowa versus Wisconsin.
Spicy,
Brian. That Hawkeye pride is coming out now. He said, well,
It's not even a question.
Ah!
It's not even a question. I don't know what we're having a debate about.
Ooh, Kyle, you get to the research.
All right,
I'll ask him a question right now, and while he's all jazzed up, are you more? I know you're more interested in the offensive line, but do you think it's more important to see how they perform or how Trey Smack performs?
I think I'm more interested in how the offensive line group performs. Obviously, I mean, we'll see how long they get. We'll see how long they get run out of the field for. Hopefully, a couple series so we can at least see something. But at the same time, like Trey, Smack's his reps are everyone's going to be able to see him and see him very clearly, right? Like,
I know if it's good or no good.
Yeah, exactly. Like with the offensive line, there's a little bit more little more depth that you got to climb into to watch it and look at it and see how each guy's doing individually. I mean, and kind of go through it a little bit. But with the kicking situation, like, I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Like it goes through the uprights or it doesn't, and then then you're judged off of that. So, well, I do want to see kicks go through the uprights, obviously. I am more interested to see how this offensive line group kind of looks in their first outing. We understand they're not going to be without, or they won't be with Zach Tom included in there, or Z-Bach. Sorry, my bad. And then obviously Banks isn't playing, so you're kind of looking at a group where you may see two rookies starting at the guard positions to start this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you may see two, who would it be? It would be, not rookies, technically. It would be Burton and potentially he played center. I always draw a blank on his name.
You talking about for the Packers?
Sean Ryan?
Yes. No, Sean Ryan plays center, but he has been the backup center.
Jacob Monk.
Monk, yeah. You could see Burton and Monk, who I consider Monk essentially a rookie because he hasn't played really any games. The two starters there. If they've beaten out Belton, that's who's going to be up there to start.
That would be crazy. You know what? Because I don't know. Has Burton taken snaps at left guard? I feel like he has taken some reps at left guard. So that'll be interesting to see what that offensive line definitely looks like today.
Here's what I do know real quick.
Uh-huh.
I do know that in the last 20 years, that there have been 25 offensive linemen that have appeared in the NFL from Wisconsin and only 21 from Iowa.
But they had a good 21.
Why don't you name off the 25 from Wisconsin and the 21 from?
Yeah,
it's top end because you got Tristan Wirfs who was really good. Brandon Sheaf. I guess I forgot that Tyler Lindenbaum was from Iowa. Brian Bulaga and Riley Reef.
Who's that?
But then Wisconsin has Travis Frederick, who's a really good center. Ryan Ramczyk, who was really good. Kevin Zeitler still in the NFL.
Havenstein had a good run.
Zeitler's around your time, right? He's like 2 years younger than you, maybe? Or a year
I think Zeitler was around my time.
Havenstein, Rick Wagner, he's our age, or you think you're a year older than I am.
Biotic was a Pro Bowl center.
Yeah, David Edwards is still in the NFL. Joe Tipman was newer. He just got into the league. The problem is for the Badgers is that they fired their head coach and we got in a new guy, and now we're not getting guys drafted at all.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
It definitely is. But, Brian, so Matt LaFleur said that Jordan Love, when he thinks about pre-snap reads, he felt like Jordan Love is at an elite level. He would say the best quarterback he's been around. How does that translate and benefit the Green Bay Packers if we have an elite adjuster pre-snapping Jordan Love?
Well, I mean, it's huge, and that's quite the compliment considering he did coach Aaron, and Aaron, I think, was about as elite as you could get pre-snap read and the adjustments that he made prior to the snap and everything that he was able to get us in and out of. But regardless, I never played with Jordan, so I never got to experience what he was like at the line of scrimmage. But when you have a guy that's able to identify things really early and bait defenses and change routes or runs or flip plays or even dummy calls to get defenses to change so that you get into favorable looks for yourself. that's huge. Like that's one of the biggest parts of being a quarterback is being able to read things early to get your guys in the right positions in the run and pass. So if he's seeing that from him in this progression, that's phenomenal. That's really good news.
Well, it is great to see, as I opened up social media, Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love reuniting at the 50-yard line today. So we'll see what happens tonight, and we will get the insight and opinions with you, Brian, on Monday on Kyle and Brust. But you have a treat coming for you. It's the Kyle Wallace.
We're running it back, Brian.
Running it back. Okay.
Yes, sir. Pre-game. It's basically a pre-game show.
Yeah, nobody tells me anything around here.
Same.
I just found out recently, too.
Kyle and I just found out we're heading all over Wisconsin for the
sure
next 2
did.
months. We'll talk to you
Fun.
later.
All right, guys.
Homer Hour in 2 minutes.
Well, looks like we've got more issues out on the road. We've got a crash on westbound 94 just